the thing, like the key or whatever for that altar is over here.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Y'all good?
pink
Y'all
shape.
ready? We are set?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay. Alright. You finish your combat. What do you do? Here, I'll go ahead and put a description in the room again for y'all. I don't feel like reading.
Yeah. There's the hand-sized glowing golden ankh, polished blue sapphire. So top of the circular dais. So that's like the I think that's the thing that goes over here. Was one of the things. That's what we were speculating, at least.
It does
Yeah.
represent the same shape as the
Yep.
key spot for the other machine.
Let's see. And there's also a chest that might have stuff in it. So yeah, we might want to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, who's doing
Will do.
what?
Chest.
Who? Nimitep is looking at chest.
Yes.
Okay. Why am I receiving messages? Oh. Cool. Weed's on sale today, everybody. What am I doing? Let me look. Hold on. Where is what I'm looking for? Okay, well, while Nimitep's looking at the chest, is there anything other people are knowing?
I'm probably going to investigate the Ankh a little bit.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. I'll do the same thing. I was looking at the ankh before the first time we came in here before we got interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with you on that.
Okay, I'm just gonna glance at everything, make sure everything's running, and then I can answer all those questions. Okay. What is Raz doing?
I'm keeping everybody safe and making sure there aren't any things trying to get us.
Okay, Johnny, Raheem, roll a will save. Nimitep, you look at the chest. The chest appears to be locked. Not trapped.
Okay.
Well, wait. Yeah, not trapped. No trap.
Are we just gonna get insanity again?
Uh-oh. Maybe. Alright. Johnny and
This is
Raheem.
hilarious.
You guys look at the, you disable the device, Nimitep. You guys look at the Ankh. And, next round, roll a percentage. Let's see what happens. Both of you.
Okay.
We get probably stuck in eternal. Well, I act normally apparently, but
Maybe. We'll see.
so annoying. I thought that was something that the things did.
Oh, they did, but they're, it's a symbol. So it lasts a while.
Well,
Let's see.
does it count as like a compulsion effect?
Let's find out. Maybe, probably. Maybe.
Because in that case, I'm actually immune to compulsions. I think, or maybe just charm. Let me check. What are my immunities? Maybe I'm not compulsions. I think we looked over this last time, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess this doesn't. Yeah, it's just charms. So yeah, if it's a compulsion, then I'm screwed.
Well, it says
Nope.
enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
Yeah, I'm not immune to compulsions. I'm
In the
immune to charms.
school. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just we're just
Okay.
stuck beating.
So Raheem's acting normally this round, but Johnny, you start babbling incoherently. That might get the attention of your allies.
Yeah.
Or they'll think I'm imitating Whiz Pops. One of the two.
And then another round passes. And
Well, yeah, I'm gonna move away from everyone and drop all my weapons again.
You're like,
Say, yeah,
oh, not this again.
Something's still wrong with the onk. Well, that way if I attack someone, I don't have any weapons to attack with. I'll just go try to punch people. Try to punch Raz.
Okay, so when Johnny starts babbling incoherently, is there anything Nimitep or Raz would do immediately? If not, they get a roll percentage again.
I mean, we just have to hope that Johnny can act normally and at least heal check for one of the two of us.
Does Johnny have heal?
Probably
Another
yourself.
heal prepared?
I don't think she's used heal yet
I
today.
haven't cast it today, so
Okay.
that's a good
Yeah.
sign.
Then you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, just put the manacles on me, then we'll teleport away and we'll go sit around for 2 days and deal with this again. Like, yeah.
Okay, Nimitep doesn't have enough actions in this round to do that, but she'll begin to get that prepared. Go ahead and roll another percentage.
Sure.
Let's see if you punch yourself. Okay.
I think I punched myself.
Yeah, Raheem, you do 1d8 points of damage plus strength to yourself. And Johnny just keeps babbling more. Something's certainly up you two. Okay, since you guys are not in imminent threat, I'm sure that Raz and Nimitep are going to capacitate these two. And at some point, Johnny, there is going to be a round where you will be able to act normally. What would you do during that turn? I don't think Raheem has anything he could do other than teleport himself away.
Nope, I can't even do that.
Can't even do that, okay.
God, I can't believe, I don't think this save's even that high. We just rolled 2 and a
It's
4.
kind of high, actually. It's a 25. It's up there.
I mean, that's reasonably high, but like still, like that's very
With a plus
that's very
15 and
doable
a
for.
plus 17, we
It
should
is
be
doable.
fine.
It is doable.
So we're just
Yeah.
rollers.
No, it's like, yeah, we have like a 70% chance
You
to
both
make
rolled
that,
a
I think.
2. A 2 and a 4, you know.
Well, you have a.
Right?
Yeah. So, oh well.
It's more like a 50% chance. I think it's like 55.
If it's a DC 25.
You gotta roll.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's about a 50-50.
Yeah, you gotta roll a 10.
So, Johnny, yeah, are you gonna try to heal yourself, or...?
I'm babbling incoherently.
Right, but at some point there's gonna be a round that you won't be. So basically, since we're not in a dire situation and it becomes pretty obvious, you guys might have spoken about it before after it affected Raheem the previous day, you are insane. This is not going away.
Yeah, it's permanent confusion effect, basically.
Yeah, so every round for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to roll a percentage. So yeah, at some point you will act normally.
I will cast heal when I get a chance.
Okay.
And I will target myself because is not
Blah,
fun.
blah, blah, blah.
Right. Well, and you're the only one that can cast it on me later. I don't think you have 2 prepared though, do you?
No, because I came in with the banishment spells prepared.
You don't have an empty spell slot? Higher one, maybe?
No. Because heal is a level 6 spell.
Yeah, it's not like you can.
And I
Oh,
have.
you don't have
I
level
have
7 spells yet, yeah.
I do have a level 7 spell. I have Restoration Greater, and then I also have my Domain spell.
But you can't spontaneously
Greater Restoration can
cast heal, right? So
Yeah, Greater Restoration can remove it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, but it's also 5,000 gold worth of diamond dust
Yes.
and 3 rounds. Yeah.
Well, rounds don't matter because
So
you're not in a stress situation.
Right, but
Sure, but 5,000 diamond
if
dust when
somehow we wound
could
up that way.
5,000 diamond dust when I don't know. It's like I don't feel like we have any direct time crunch on us, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit of one. We do know that they're Skyfarrow's going around and getting all his generals, but I don't know what the timetable on that is.
Yeah, he
I don't
wants.
know. I'm
he
not in a
wants his
position to make
hat.
the decision on that.
He wants whiz pops.
Symbols
Yeah.
can be disarmed, or do they need to be dispelled?
Dispelled. They're not traps. Even though they work like traps, they're
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you don't disarm the Batman, you dispel him.
They're also not detectable with your trap findings, so yeah.
I mean, they also.
I know
sound
there's a
like
barbarian
so-
rage power that I can use to suppress magical effects, but I don't think there's anything I can do to actually like destroy them. Like insanity or something. Otherwise I would hit you guys until it goes away.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think next time I rest, I'll make sure I have 2 prepared because I do have. Like, Banishment is good to have, but I have Cure Moderate Wounds Mass prepared as well.
You don't need to have Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. Remember, you're a spontaneous converting. Spontaneous level.
Right.
Yeah, you can convert
change your
anything at
spells.
that level to a mass cure spell.
Right, so you don't actually need to prepare cure spells. You just
Yeah.
use one of your
Right.
already prepared spells. To,
I haven't.
Yeah.
I didn't mess with the level 6 spells too much, other than to put a Banishment in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was more focused on trying to handle the encounter once we got back.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The heal being a domain spell for you is really
That's
pretty sweet, though.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So okay, so Johnny, you're back to normal, but we still have a little bit of a crazy Raheem over there. But he's in handcuffs, so everything is fine.
Yeah. If we needed to teleport out, you just have to wait until I'm coherent for a round and then teleport, so I'm a willing target.
Do you have any dispel magics that you might be able to use against this thing while we're here? Or was that always Pops?
I think that's Whiz Pops.
I don't think he has a spell magic.
Yeah, Wiz
Isn't
Pops isn't
abjuration
much
one
of
of
a
his
team
like
player.
banned schools?
Well, he
have those
can't
kind
do
of
dispel magic because yeah,
tools.
abjuration is one of his forbidden schools,
okay.
and he's a sin school specialist, so he can't do the thing where he just prepares it using 2 slots.
Yeah, he's a sin school specialist for some weird reason.
He just wanted the extra spell slots.
Exactly. No, there's no theming with it.
Not in that
You
case,
can
no.
suffocate Raheem, and then you guys can just resurrect him. There you
That would remove.
All he needs
You'll have
is one
negative
save,
levels,
and then he
though.
just falls unconscious.
go. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
see anything that would be helpful here in his list of stuff. Whiz Pops is
Ultimately, then, I guess we're going to have
Blaster
to
kind
wait
of
another
character.
day
well, not blast.
so we can actually dispel. We can fix the current problem and dispel the symbol to stop it from happening again.
Okay. I know you disabled the chest. Did you open it as well, or are you guys?
Is
gonna
the symbol
leave?
there like permanently? I thought once it triggered, like the reason why it was there again is because they just
You
put a
guys
new one up.
left, and they just put a new one up.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But now that we triggered it and they're not here anymore,
not
we might not
here.
even have to. Like it might just. It probably will. I think it'll go away.
Nimatep has no spellcraft, so she's just babbling stuff.
Yeah, I could be
Ideas.
wrong. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure.
So yeah, what was the order of operations here?
We'll come back. I mean, I guess without them there, we don't actually have to leave the room now, do we? Like, we don't have to worry about getting ambushed if we just stay in here?
That's entirely up to you.
You just gotta get to level 17, then I'm immune to compulsions. That's when the paladin gets that immunity.
Go grind those low levels until it happens.
Yeah. Plus, you give all your allies within 10 feet a morale bonus +4. And you get DR5/evil, which is also pretty cool.
So what's our plan?
You're checking the chest, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright, Nimitep, you had already disabled the chest and you open it. Go ahead and roll me a will save.
Yeah, this is unlikely. Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
you are fine! The last symbol has been dispersed from the room. There are no more symbols of insanity in this room. You can breathe. Yeah, they had two. One in the chest and one on the dais. Cheeky little bastards. You find things in the chest. When Nimitep opens a chest, those who can see spell effects will see a spell effect occur.
I maybe see it, but I might not be in the right frame of mind to recognize it.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's
Who
a
knows?
mystery. Maybe I am actually.
Maybe you did.
Lucid. I was lucid during it.
You're like, oh, another one! I knew it! Okay, in this chest, you see that it contains 7 bottles of perhaps a fine ancient wine. Whiz Pops would tell you 500 gold pieces each, along with a black velvet pouch holding 6 figurines, about 6 inches tall or long. These figurines each represent a specific creature. And they're all affixed to a small octagonal base. So, a pog.
They're like game
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're little miniatures.
It might be. They might be miniatures for his D&D game.
Well, now you found them.
I guess what do they look like?
And are they magical?
Aha. Oh, yes. Oh, right. I'm role-playing the magic dude. Whiz Paps detects magic. And he's like, oh, there's magic on some of these things, including that over there. As he points to the Ankh on the dais. So he's gonna tell you that you guys have 7,500 gold pieces worth of wine. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in your party sheet. I don't know if you're gonna take it with you, but
That's a
you're
lot of
gonna
wine.
take it with you. It's ancient.
Well, I mean,
wine.
We're gonna
we
party
might as
still.
well and sell it if we're gonna go, like, wait for insanity to be cured.
Oh, there you go. Something to do.
Yeah, I have a bag of holding you can put it into. Somebody else have to put it in there for me.
You identify that the chest itself is magical. Where's Whiz Pops' spellcrafties? He has an identify wand, right? Let's just burn a charge on that and identify. Just to be safe. Where's... Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're at 43 now.
Yeah, he has a wand?
Yeah, and he forgets to use it all the time. Okie dokie. But the game master doesn't. Oh no, I remember. I'm not even gonna roll a spellcraft. He identifies a chest of keeping. A chest of keeping is a large container capable of holding up to 1,000 pounds of content with a volume limit of 150 cubic feet. So it's pretty obvious what it is.
It's basically a bag of holding, but it's
A chest.
a
yeah.
chest instead.
It's a heavy one.
It's
Yeah.
heavy. But it's pretty.
This is what we put in the, whatchamacallit, in the storage, like, basement or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Raz will
Also,
probably
it's a
take that one.
refrigerator too. Keeps your
Wisp
food good.
Pops will now tell you that the Ankh is magical and identifies this as something called a life lantern that appears as a large ankh made of gold with a polished sphere of sapphire fitted into its center. Held in one hand by a living bear, the life lantern glows with the radiance equal to that of a sunrod. If the carrier is undead, the life lantern instead sheds an area of magical darkness akin to the exuded by the darkness spell. The light or darkness exuded by a life lantern enhances certain elements of necromancy. In an area of light generated by a living carrier of a life lantern, dying creatures gain a +4 bonus to all constitution checks to stabilize. More significantly, a body brought back to life via raised dead, resurrection, or similar effect does not gain any negative levels upon being brought back as long as the body is restored while it is illuminated by the life lantern's light. Once per year, the life lantern may be used by a living creature to cast resurrection on a creature by touching the life lantern to a portion of the dead creature's body. When the life lantern sheds darkness in the hand of an undead creature, all undead creatures in the area of darkness gain fast healing 5. Once per week, the life lantern may be used by an undead creature to cast create greater undead. The life lantern also functions as a holy or unholy symbol for a spellcaster who worships a deity who grants access to the domains of death or healing, and the spellcaster need not actually have those domains to use the lantern in this way.
So that means that Johnny could use the life lantern as a holy symbol then.
Yes.
Serenity grants the healing domain. Also, we could use this to cure my insanity. You could kill me and then use the resurrection ability on it while the light's shedding, and
The
I
once
come
per
back.
year thing.
Yes.
Nimitep will object to that plan. That's
Yeah,
obviously the
agreed.
plan of an insane person.
You're not
Right?
wrong.
Okay, and then as for the figurines, let's see, do they detect as magical?
Would Serenity approve of using a non-standard holy symbol?
Okay, the figurines do detect as magical as well. I'm gonna actually roll this though for Wisp Pops. We still have a bonus on the identify. Spellcraft, where is it? Oh. Yeah, he's fine. He's been pumping all the points into Spellcraft. Okay.
He needs 15 for the preferred spell thing when he gets to that.
Yeah.
Like that
Well, he's
requires
also got so
15
many
spellcraft.
skill ranks because of his intelligence bonus.
That's true too.
Yeah,
But,
we didn't
yeah.
even need that wand use, but
It's
was
good
still
to use
there.
the wand because it also like the DC for cursed items is like +10 to the DC, so it offsets that where you think you identify it and it's actually cursed.
All right. Wispops will tell you that he detects a strong necromancy aura, and as he studies these, he identifies that the figurines. Wait. One of these auras allows the character to identify a figurine's use. I'm pretty sure he'll identify each one of them. Okay. So, Wispops, maybe spend some time thinking. Are you guys gonna camp out in here for the most part, or linger? Doesn't look like you guys
Well,
are
I'm
gonna
mana
be,
cloaked,
As long as there's no... I'll just keep watch over Raheem and for anything that looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll just go wherever you guys go.
Okay. Well, then he'll spend a fair amount of time studying, identifying these figurines and figuring them out. And he hasn't handled any. And he points out that it looks like these figurines, they represent creatures. And he holds up one and he's like, see? This one is just, it's that rock that Sphinx was telling us about. And you guys take a look at it, and this figurine depicts an arcane rock, much like what you guys figured you would be fighting. And he says, you know, I think these will hinder or possibly incapacitate a monster if we put it here, over on these podiums here.
Oh, okay.
However, let me take a look here. There's only one octagonal depression.
So we can only use. Oh, there goes somebody.
That was Derek DC'd.
That's Derek.
His computer crashed.
Yeah, what's new? So we can only use one of these at a time.
Yeah. I don't know the full extent of what exactly they do, but this magic here is designed to incapacitate it somehow, hinder it, debuff it. I don't know why. Maybe just to be easier to get around the place. I'm not sure. And so you guys start to take a look at some of the figurines. And one of the figurines is discolored compared to the other ones. All the other ones have, regular colorization to them. But one of them seems to be rather grayed out. And it looks exactly like somebody you guys have hunted for before. The architect, Chisisek.
That's weird.
One of the other ones looks like a cloaked figure that does not seem to have legs. One of them is the rock. Then you see one that looks like a really big earth elemental. You see one that depicts a mummy of sorts. And then another one that looks like some sort of Magus Warden.
A Magus Warden.
Sure, whatever that looks like to you, I don't know. You decide.
I don't know, like a dude holding a sword, maybe, or something.
Sure.
And so Pops he only knows that these affect a thing. He doesn't know like what exactly the extent of the effects is.
He just knows that if you put them on that pedestal, they're going to debuff something. But yeah, he doesn't know what the debuff is. He doesn't know where these creatures are. You only know about one. You know about Chesisek, but that one's all grayed out, so that's kind of strange.
Well, he's dead, right?
Yeah, he is dead. Oh, and the mummified thing
So
looks
maybe
like a
these other ones aren't.
dinosaur.
Oh, it's a mummified dinosaur.
Of sorts, yeah. Some sort of strange kind of dino. Bird-like dino.
Okay, that's an important detail. Well, I mean, other than the rock, it seems like most of these things are things we haven't really come across.
I was thinking that these are all guardians of this area, but it's not like the architect was a guardian. In fact, why would he even have a figure here? Why would you want to?
But he did know a lot about it.
So these are like little voodoo dolls, I guess, then. Okay. Do we want to do anything with them at the moment, or just know that they're here if we need them?
I think knowing that they're here is good enough. We can return here anytime we need to with teleportation magic.
That sounds reasonable.
Study the room, crazy man.
I'm studying it.
So now that we have this lantern thingy, which it's probably the key to the one thing, right? To the machine.
Yeah.
You
Should
think
we
so?
just go like activate it right now while we're here?
While you have a crazy man?
He's manacled.
Yeah, are you gonna get him to walk?
You know.
I
By guiding him.
Every
just
quarter
push me
of a
around,
round
whatever,
you might go.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be slow going, but you guys can. It's fine.
I feel like not getting our paladin back up to snuff before doing this is probably a bad idea.
Sounds
I was
fun.
gonna say we don't
I'm
know
all
what's
for it.
going to happen.
The crazy
so
man is on an
I would
adventure.
rather wait.
Oh.
Alright, well. I'm not the one who can get us out of here.
You have feet, you can walk out.
I'm not the one who can get us out of here
we're-
quickly.
We're playing D&D. We need to sleep in the dungeon.
Dungeon slumber party.
Secrets like
We could do that,
Yeah, I don't care what you guys do.
but then it's like so much time. I don't know. We'd be using up like a ton of time anyway. Like no matter what we do.
Were we supposed to anoint stuff with holy water somewhere along the way?
The Secrospheres.
Was there an order that we needed to do this in?
Yes. And I have the order written down.
Okay.
But first we have to turn them on, which is what this
Okay.
this key does.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, we turn it on first and then we anoint them. But we have a
Yeah.
time limit too, don't we? Like it has to be done within.
Oh, yeah, though, you have to
morning, a
anoint all of
single
them.
day?
You have to anoint
Yeah.
all of them within one day.
Did we determine that those giant statues were the things we need to anoint?
Yeah,
I think.
because they had
so.
they had the names of Assyrian gods written on them.
Yeah, and there was an order that we need to do that in as well. Or am I
Yeah,
missing
I've got it
something?
written down.
Yeah. Okay. So
Have we?
I guess
have we
have to
actually
go and
gone
find
around?
all of them so we know where they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we've
Correct.
actually gone around and identified all of them yet.
Okay.
Whizpops, with his grand intelligence, will tell you he doesn't think you're gonna have a time limit to activate them just because you turned the machine on. He thinks the machine's supposed to be on all the time.
Yeah, it's just the actual anointing has to
Once
happen
we start
within 5
anointing
period.
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I was reading through my notes, and I've got something written here that Chisisek told us was that
Ooh.
we should find the Shaitan to help, but his temper is short.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
what
I
does
don't know
his
if we have
earth
any-
elemental thingy look like? The one of these figurines.
He doesn't look like a shaitan, I can tell you that much. Uh,
Dang.
he looks like a big, ancient, glorious earth elemental if you ever saw one yourself.
No, so he doesn't look like a Shaitan. He looks like a Earth Elemental.
He looks, yeah.
At least closer to being an Earth Elemental than a Shaitan.
Absolutely. I was gonna try to see if I can find a picture, but I'm being really slow at scrolling. Do we have a picture? No, they just use a generic image for an earth elemental. Yeah. Just a very glorious looking earth elemental, like it's existed for quite some time, or perhaps.
Well, we've seen a Shaitan before, and I know that they
Yes.
look more like humans than big rocks, but they are still elemental. They are still elementals of Earth.
Kind of. I mean, they don't have the Elemental subtype, but they're from the Earth plane. They're extraplanar.
No, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. Like, out of character, I think they do.
Mm,
Because they're outsiders.
they are outsiders, but I don't think they have like elemental traits where they have like immunity to sneak attack and all that stuff. Like I think they're just outsiders with the Earth subtype, but they're not elementals. I
Hmm.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, whatever the case. I guess, are we going or are we staying? I think I would rather go back to the city. That way, like... that way, like, you know, I can go spend my time around the city.
I mean, it's because it's still like early in the day.
Okay, back to the city, I guess. We'll hang at Wizpop's apartment. Go check up on his clone.
Besides, I don't like being in this cave. I want to go somewhere where I can stare at the sun, like you do.
Sure.
Okay, sounds like we have a plan.
Man, I've got so much valuable stuff on this character that, like, does not help me in combat. They're just, like, gaudy things.
I've got a few things that like don't help me in combat, but although I don't know, even I have a mundane robe, but I can use it to give myself a can use it to disguise myself, and it masks my magical auras when worn.
I really want to just wear this periaptive wound closure all the time, but yeah, it's like I don't want to lose that +2 AC from the natural armor amulet.
You just gotta
But
get
then I have
another
this,
source of
like,
natural armor.
yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be from. But then I've also got, like, this rod of, like, splendor or whatever, and that thing is 25,000 gold pieces. But it makes me more charismatic.
Yeah.
And it makes a pavilion tent too, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's useful when you want to like camp out in the desert.
Hold
We
it.
decide not to teleport back. Use the
I was just going to say,
pavilion tent.
isn't that what we're going to be doing right now?
No, we're teleporting back to Sothis, right?
But we could be hanging in a pavilion tent that I believe is like
In
super
here?
luxurious. Not in here.
Where there's
No,
no,
we
like,
go-
shops or, like,
We go
bars
outside
or...
and
Fine.
do it probably at the bottom of
Let's
the
teleport
trench.
back.
Sure, it's a nice pavilion tent, but it's in the middle of this, like, trenches thing.
Yeah, like you could barely see the sun from the bottom of that trench. You can only see it during like noon. The rest of the time it's obscured by the surrounding rocks.
It's like being in New York City streets, I guess, but no light between buildings or
Yeah, it's
reflecting
awful.
off of buildings. Yeah, it's not very good. So you guys are gonna teleport to town and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We're taking that chest of keeping. I guess I can grab it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Of course we're
We'll
taking
leave
it.
that at Wizpops' place for the time
Yeah.
being.
I'll have it on my sheet, but I'll put it. I won't have it on my weight because yeah, we'll just leave it there. I never saw. Did like I'm assuming we were giving Johnny the Ankh.
I mean, she could definitely use a lot.
I guess
of
I
stuff, yeah.
could even
Oh, yeah.
use it too because I could channel with it as well. But I think it's probably a little better on Johnny.
Especially with
And
the
Wizpops could even carry
abilities like not doing negative levels and all that.
Right.
Does Wizpops have to two-hand his staff to cast spells from it?
No, he can hold it in
No.
one hand.
Yeah.
You can hold it in one hand, but the problem is that,
He needs
like with
one hand
anything
free.
else, he needs
Material
one hand free to
weapons.
do something.
Yeah.
And he can't just put it away because it's his focus item, so he's got to have it out. So yeah.
That's
using
why it's such a
out-
problem and chore for him to use like scrolls and shit.
Yeah, or like
Well,
the
that's why I've
meta-magic
never
rods
carried
when
a
we were
staff
finding
before
those.
on any of my casters. I always thought about it. I was like, well, shit, if I have something in one hand, then I'm so limited.
Well, the only problem is because it's his bonded item.
Yes,
If
that's
it
Yeah.
wasn't his bonded item, it wouldn't be the issue.
I guess that's
you
true.
could just drop it if you really needed to, and it wouldn't mean, you drop your staff because you need two hands. But for him, that's a problem.
Yeah. Rip. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys teleport to town.
But he needs to use the staff more often too.
Actually, you know
That's
what
what
the
it's there
silly
for.
thing is? I don't know if this is correct, but it's listed. The chest of keeping's listed as only 10 pounds, so it's actually smaller than the bag of holding by weight.
So it's tiny.
It's small. I guess.
Yeah, so it actually, I think it
Oh, okay.
carries more. It's actually just an upgrade to the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So I maybe should just consider selling my bag of holding type 2 and just using
Yeah, but
this
this is a
instead.
box, not a bag.
Sure, but you know,
Where are you gonna strap it?
How big is it?
To your back.
I'll just put it in my mundane backpack.
I have a backpack of holding. How is that a thing? I have a box of holding in it.
Oh, it even says once the lid is closed, the chest of keeping can be folded up, compacting down to the size of a typical loaf of bread.
Oh, jeez.
This
What?
thing's like
Crap!
this
There
thing's
you go.
absurdly good. This thing is so good,
That is pretty good.
and it keeps food in there like preserved, so I can go buy like it's a refrigerator too. This thing is absurd. what is this thing? All right.
We're storing
So,
wine in
stuff
it,
that would normally-
like, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's what they were doing exactly.
I like
500
your,
gold
what is
pieces
this thing?
wine. Like, each of those bottles is 500 gold pieces. Like, yeah.
All right.
Speaking
Well,
of-
That's right, we're gonna sell
getting
this
rid of the bag
wine.
of holding.
Go to Wadi to do it.
Sure,
think we were
let's
going
go
to-
to Wadi.
We could do Wadi
I
instead.
buy
Yeah.
one of the bottles of wine off the party.
Nimitep's getting
Okay.
drunk. It's our victory wine. Yay.
Well, this has got to be good wine. If it's that worth that much, I want to try it.
Sure.
Then don't sell the wine. I don't know. Put it in party sheet if you want to. Other than that, I don't know. Let me know
Oh,
when you
yeah,
go
sorry, I
back.
forgot.
Where's
That was
the
just under treasure, right?
life lantern?
Never. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I ever saw it go
It's
in the
not in
party
there
sheet.
because it has revealing information.
Oh, okay. So we'll just have to
And
remember that you have it.
Yeah, it's
I have
not
The
it in
lantern?
my
for now.
hero lab.
Yeah.
The Ankh, yeah. Well, don't read it, I guess, then. If there's information on there we're not supposed to know.
I'm
Don't
not.
read the entry for
No.
it. Alright, I'm gonna put this in there as well. Hopefully it's configured to actually have a value. It looks like it is. It's not actually at 15 to 7 pounds, though, because it never updated it when I took shit out of it. But,
Actually,
you
this
know.
doesn't have.
Us-
Wait, does it? Hold on, let me just double check. Okay, no, this doesn't have the secret information. So I'll go ahead and pop it in there after we sell stuff.
You-
So I want you guys to
Alright.
put treasure only in party sheet right now. No magic items.
Okay, I'll take the bag of holding out. Do I have any other treasure that I want to add into this?
Treasures that are only going to get you 60%, not gems and things like that.
Yeah. Do I have any treasures? I don't think I do. I think we already sold them.
Okay, and Nimitep, you're taking 1 bottle of wine. So
I just deducted the money from my character sheet straight up.
well, I'm going to remove it from this so it doesn't give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Or unless you would rather have it, whatever.
Yeah,
Well, that's fine.
I already did it.
Yeah, I'll put.
Yeah, Starbucks was trying to make it easy.
Well, it wasn't
I'll just
because you
reduct
guys get like a 60% and stuff, so it didn't actually calculate it correctly. But it's whatever. I don't care. It's 500
Okay.
gold. It's really it wasn't gonna be a big number anyway, so I don't really care.
Okay.
But yeah, don't do that because then like if I sell things at a different percentage than a normal percentage or whatnot, then I could properly give you the right amount of money. But in this case, you gained, not lost, so it's not a big deal. I'm the loser in this trade.
It's the worst trade deal ever.
Okay, now you guys can put in things that'll
I'm gonna leave that
sell
one alone.
at like 100%
Alright.
any gold, or if you don't have any like gems and stuff, then we can sell magic items. Any, let's see, just Whiz Pops? I'm just gonna sell Whiz Pops inventory. When he comes back, he'll be like, what the fuck?
Just sell Whiz Pops.
You guys could do that. I mean,
Is it sad that I believe that?
sell his clone. It's gonna be a very smart man.
Just keep selling his clones into slavery.
Oh, gee.
Whoa.
They don't do it. They don't even do anything though until Pops dies.
Oh.
Like it's a gamble. He's already died twice. If you get this clone, next time he dies, he'll wake up in your
It's
employ.
insurance.
Yeah.
Let's see what he
This is the base model Whiz Pops, but if you want the optional insurance coverage,
He has a bunch of scrolls. He has some wands. He has spell books. Yes. What is Hand of Honest Man? Huh? Oh, it's a neck item. No, nothing to sell in Whiz Pop's inventory.
Yeah, I don't think we have a whole lot because we were just in town the last time we triggered this stupid symbol of insanity.
True. Okay.
Like we literally were just in town the same day. Only I think it was in Sothis last time. So actually, if we're in Wadi, Wizpop's clone isn't even here anyway. It's in Sothis, so. I mean, we could still sell it, but we're like, it's in a warehouse in Sothis. It's going to take 3 to 5 business days to ship it to you. If you're willing to pay an extra 40 gold pieces, we'll overnight it to you.
Okay, you guys stay the night. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, as ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, Johnny, prepare what you need to prepare. Help Raheem if you want. You don't got to though, but he had a rough night
You don't
last
got
night.
to.
Just punch him in the crotch.
Oh, he's been punching himself in his sleep. You guys have to like fully tie him down to prevent it.
Well, I'm
so-
manacled, so yeah.
Manacles don't stop your arms from flailing.
Depends on if they're behind your back or, you know.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
is
that
a
they
lot
have
harder
me
to
restrained in
flail
such a
and
way
hit
that
if
I
they're
can't hurt
restrained behind
myself.
your back.
Yeah.
You can punch your back. But yeah, you guys would
not
have
very
to
good at
like
it.
stray jacket him. Yeah, not very well, but you still can do it. Anyways, he did not sleep, so he is fatigued. But
Oh no, I'm fatigued. I use lay on hands, remove fatigue.
but
After
I'm
I get,
sure
actually, I don't even need to
he'll
do that.
remove
I'm
it,
getting
yeah.
healed to remove insane anyway. So yeah, I'll be fine. Potion of heroism. That
but
was
you did
probably a
not
good
have a
one to
good
pick up.
night's rest, so I don't know what all that does to a paladin and your stuff. But
Not much.
Okay.
Especially because I don't even have spellcasting.
Alright, so let's see here. Wizpops is going to... I guess he ant-holes himself every day. Why does he prepare ant-hole every day?
Because he has like 7 strength and he's encumbered by his staff if he doesn't have Anthill.
And by his staff. Oh my god, okay. So he uses ant-hole today.
Sounds
so
realistic
spend
to me.
that. Uses mage armor today on him and Mimitab.
It's kind of funny, but Wispops is a little bit of a janky build because he min-maxed his stats.
How long does dark vision last? He uses dark
Yeah, a
vision.
little bit.
How long does see invisibility last? 10 minutes per level. He doesn't use that yet. Uses its overland flight. We're going to not suffocate people today, so I'm gonna unprepare a suffocation and prepare 2 teleports. Does his staff have a teleport?
No, his staff has like offensive spells in it.
Okay, then 2 teleports, not 1 teleport. Why does he have a quickened vanish?
It's an emergency spell.
To keep him safe.
What a weirdo.
He can turn himself invisible.
He does
as
put a
swift
lot of
action.
spells into, yeah, just protecting himself.
He brings spells that you guys tell him is good, or he saw you do and was good. That's why his build is janky. It's not like thematic. It's more just, oh, what was the
I
things
think
that you
Quick
guys said
Advantage
was
is
really
one that he
good.
decided on his own, though. Like I don't think,
Right.
I don't remember us
But he has
telling
like
him to do that.
chains of light and disintegrate and
He's been casting
Well,
less
couple-
spells that are particularly
he
good
brought
against
prismatic
undead.
spray because he saw me use that and he thought it was awesome. So he
Yeah,
now has
He
that.
massively pumped his saving throws and then took all the saber die spells. So that's what he does.
It's fine.
That's what Wispops does.
That's what Wispops does.
Yeah.
So okay, that was the only change that I was gonna do is bring 2 teleports instead of 1. Okay. So if he has a problem with that, he can deal with that when he comes back. And he'll have to
Yeah.
rest. Okay. then we are going to teleport you guys all back once Johnny uses the heal to take care of Raheem. And are you teleporting exactly back into that room since you studied it?
I guess so. Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
We just gotta walk through the caverns a little bit.
So, as of yesterday, before we went to bed and all that, I do want to pick up a little more material component before we go.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Like diamond dust.
Yeah, specifically. How much diamond dust do you think they're going to have available?
That's a good question.
Well, let's be realistic.
You
How much
just wanna buy
diamond
all of
dust
them?
do you plan on buying?
5,100 gold pieces worth?
Why 51?
That's how much I want. 5,000 just in case we need to use the Greater Restoration. And then the 100 to bring my 900 back to a solid 1,000.
So you just want to have 6,000 total.
Yeah, the 1,000 towards the other restorations in case we need them, but the 5,000 for the Greater if we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get some in Wadi, but you might have to ferry across the river or whatever to.
Okay, well that's
Tefu
probably
to
fine
get some more.
because we
had
came
most
in.
of the day yesterday.
So yeah, you probably had time to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You can have that. So here we are.
All right. We're back. So, I guess we're just gonna go out of the catacombs, right? Or make our way back out.
Maybe.
We didn't have any interest in finishing exploring these caverns.
I don't.
Okay, good enough. Moving on.
Okay, not just yet. Not
Phase
no.
through the
Don't
walls.
no. No.
I want to
I'm
phase.
walking through the wall.
I want to phase through the wall.
I want to know details. Without making anything obvious. Who has the life phone? Or, the life lantern?
I do.
I think Johnny does.
Okay. Are you carrying it openly or in your bag?
I would have it in the bag of holding.
Okay, then you guys phase through the walls.
Yeah, I would have specifically thrown it into the bag of holding before we ever went.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want anyone else to see it.
Now, why don't you want anybody to see it?
don't
I think
want
he
anyone to
means
try
like
and
no one
steal
in
it.
town.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's like
back in
before
town.
we
We're
went-
talking
Right,
about
but
in
I'm
here.
asking in here. Like, I don't care about town.
Well, in here, like, if I don't have a reason to pull it out, I'm not going to pull it out yet.
Well, one, it's gonna act like your holy symbol, right?
Yeah, it's your holy
Two,
symbol.
It acts like a light
I
when you're
also have-
holding it.
I have a holy symbol on me.
Okay, then it's in your bag. You guys,
Right.
This is a
Already.
better one.
you
Yeah.
guys phase through your wall. It's fine. It's cool. It is what it is. Here you are.
Although if it's in a bag of holding, it's gonna take unless it's a handy haversack, it'll take a standard action to
Oh,
dig it out.
action.
Yeah.
Well, chances are I won't specifically need it unless we're going to do a restoration, in which case I probably have a second,
Probably,
because we're not
unless
gonna
you
do
want
that
it for the
during
light
combat.
effect.
I was just giving you an opportunity. You didn't take it. So, all right, here you guys are.
Now that we're in here, I'll dig it out.
Well, it don't matter
Alright.
now, but yeah, you guys, you pull it out, and it
Oh boy, oh
illuminates the
boy.
room.
But more importantly, this thing has an indentation that looks like it would fit into it.
It does, yes.
Yeah, that's why I was pulling it out, because of the indentation, not because there's some secret effect that my character wouldn't know about.
Right. I get you.
Okay, let's all be careful and stand to the side and turn this thing on.
How?
We'll try putting the onk in the indentation, right?
I will.
I don't know. All right, Johnny's doing it.
Okay. Alright, 1 second here, let me get this open. Got too many little windows
I'm
open
just
right
waiting
now.
for Secret to go roll and then my computer to crash.
Huh? No. No computer crashing today. Again, for a little
It's
while
already
at least.
Yeah.
Okay. You put the onk in the receptacle, and sparks begin to occur as a loud blast, and then I guess an electrical beam starts shooting down the hallway all the way to the end to the copper plating on the other side. And it's really loud now. Maybe WizPops
Makes
gets
like
excited.
a wow.
Yeah.
Is it really bright too?
Yeah, it's kind of bright in here, and it's pure electricity occurring. You guys don't have goggles or glasses on, so yeah.
I don't need them.
Okay, congratulations, everybody. You guys have activated it. But guess what? You don't get that onk now. It's there.
I was going to say we need to leave the onk here.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to leave it in
but
there?
Yep.
At least while we're activating the doohickeys, yeah.
Alright, here
Does it
is.
need to have something like a wall of stone or something? I'm concerned that when we leave, it just means that somebody could come in here and pick it up again, right?
Yeah, they could, in theory.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any way to do that. There's a few other things that I can think of. There's a few, even without that, there's some lower level solutions I can think of that would be really useful in this situation. But I don't know. I doubt WizPops has it. Like just a basic alarm spell would be really useful here.
I'm not sure if he has
You
it.
could.
Let me look.
Probably not.
No. Nope.
Because yeah, then you could just set it up so if something comes in here, then you know about it, and then you can, teleport back here and be like, "What do you think you're doing, young man?"
Just let me look at the scrolls. I don't think you guys have stone shaping scrolls.
Probably not. I have a scroll. I have a scroll of Raised Dead, apparently. I don't know why I'm holding on to it, but probably because Derek wasn't here when we got it as loot.
No, he don't got anything. Can glitter dust the area. Woo. Okay, he'll pit it. That
He'll put a
always
pit.
works. Yeah, no, he
If
doesn't
he
have
can make
anything.
a permanent, he can make a permanent pit at the entrance here. That would help maybe, as long as it doesn't something that could fly.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope that nothing knows about this thing. I mean, people probably know. Maybe I don't know if there's anything that's obvious about the things being active or not either. I mean, obviously the noise. Probably people outside might have heard that.
Yeah, the whole area kind of has like a little just very tiny vibration in the ground, not like an earthquake, just a you can barely feel the vibration, but its hum is there.
All right.
And yeah, it's noisy.
Something's happening.
What's happening?
I don't know. Let's go outside and look. I go outside.
No, that's nothing new. That's when you guys activated the thing. I'm just feeding off of what you were saying, Raheem. It was loud, yes, but also the ground, it has like a little bit of a shake or hum to it. So, yes, it wouldn't go unnoticed that you guys activated it. Is what I was getting at. You guys go outside. Okay.
Hmm.
I forgot to move the calendar.
We can always take the lantern out of it when we need it, if we need it, though.
Yeah, probably.
It'll
I don't
just
think it's
stop the
stuck there.
machine. Yeah.
So we kind of need to like explore more of this place to get all of the secrospheres like named and stuff like that.
Well, okay.
Maybe we should
Is that-
just take it with us.
I was just going to say, yeah, that's right. If we need to explore some more, which you're right. Let's not leave this here then. We'll only use it when
Agreed.
we're ready.
I'll stop typing what I was typing. Okay.
I'll take the key out and give it back.
Okay, you do that.
I'll take that. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan?
I think we gotta go find all the spheres and figure out what order we gotta do them in, and then we'll come activate this thing again and go do that. So we probably gotta go to identify which like god each one of these is assigned to.
Yeah.
So the one over here is the next closest one.
Okay. How are you gonna get there? Remember how big this place is, so it takes time, and I have to move a clock around. So make sure.
Yeah, we remember. Well, we
detail your routes.
I think the best way to do it is to get out of the trenches first, and then go around on the top side, because that's where they're located.
Mm. You gonna climb or go around to that ramp area?
Did we have like a mass fly spell or airwalk or some such thing?
No, we don't. I have this boat, though.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a sand boat.
You don't think the sand boat will work in the trenches? So.
Sure,
Yeah, not in the
once-
trenches.
Once we get up there, back up to the top though, we can move around the outside of it a little bit though with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can.
Wispops
yeah.
has two flies, and he's
Yeah, for
already
2 people.
Yeah, but he's already like overland flighting himself.
A regular fly spell's only going to last like
Like a few minutes.
minutes or something, though.
Yeah,
so
that's
not
true.
Yeah.
that good.
It'll last 13 minutes, so it's not.
And even
very
mass
long
fly
distance craft.
doesn't last that long.
I think we're just going to use a sand boat as when we can to get from one place to the other, and then just walk the rest of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
gotta
mean,
use time somehow.
Okay.
I got a rope. I could, and Nematep has a climb speed, or Whizpops could fly up
Yes.
with it, and then we could use that to climb up out of the trenches, like, because we're right at the edge right now. Anyway, we could climb out like right here.
Okay.
Scale the wall with a knotted rope. How high up are these? Are the walls on these things?
It varies. Right here we'll say 50 feet deep.
Okay. So I might have to use 2 ropes, but if they're knotted, but yeah, shouldn't be too big an issue.
So,
what the hell?
you're gonna go to closest one then?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we'll use the rope, climb up here, and then we'll use the boat to kind of travel around this way. And this one we can get to really easily, so we'll start with that one.
All right. So I'll say it takes a couple hours for you guys to get over there, and you do so, and you guys start to investigate the statue. And I'm just gonna roll a check here. A knowledge religion. Okay. Also. Okay. Whizpops will tell you that this is the Statue of Thoth. But Whizpops also spends some time studying this statue, because here you guys are, you found the machine, and now he's like, well, how do we activate these statues?
To anoint them or something with holy or unholy water.
Whizpops is looking at the statues and just considering how big it is. He's like, what? How? Like, anoint the whole thing? That, I don't know. I don't know about
I don't know.
that.
I assume a little sprinkle.
This is a machine. I don't think the machine cares about sprinkles of holy water. This doesn't seem right. This is just a statue. And he's investigating it, and he can't point out any magical spots about the statue that would like make him feel like it had anything to do, like there's like any kind of activation spot. So Whizpops is looking like he seems a little skeptical about the plan.
Well, I will explore the statue then, seeing if there's any secret doors or alcoves, or maybe like there's a spot on the very top of the head or some such thing.
Okay.
Or maybe you gotta drip it in the mouth or something. I don't know. I'll just see if there's anything I can find out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can climb all over that thing too.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, maybe these are like giant, like the sentinel, iron sentinel things. We have to find a way to walk them somewhere. Maybe they're just like 800-foot tall golems. I did check that, right? I put on my amulet and detect golems.
Yeah, you don't detect a golem.
Okay, just check it.
Okay, everybody roll your guys' mental stat, your best mental stat. You guys are now collectively like really thinking about this. You now have found the the power source, and now you're investigating the device itself, so to say. Raz is not helping.
Raz is picking his nose.
He's getting too much
This is how I
sand
was
on his
thinking,
thinking
Matt.
carpet.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with Nimitep's perception and everybody's thoughts, you guys are coming to the conclusion that these are just the guns, so to say, not the actual secrospheres. Though they each are representing a deity, you think these might just be the guns used to pull the ship down, so to say. The focus, the foci. You know what I'm saying? So
The thing that needs to be anointed's like underneath them, maybe, or something.
yeah, you think maybe there might be like a control panel or a center or something that might be able to control these, or at least give you more insight about how to activate them. Because yeah, you're not seeing any actual like activating way.
Well, let's go down into the trenches and look around the base at trench level.
Yeah. See if there's like a chamber underneath the statue or something.
Okay. So you guys gonna climb down?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so, and you guys examine the area. It's gonna take about an hour to just go through the whole little area, and you don't find any entrances. No secret
Okay, I'm checking my
entrances.
notes again, and we found the source of the sphere's power in the northern side. I wrote down, seek out Chamber of Spheres on the eastern reaches of the trenches, and anoint the sphere symbols with holy and unholy waters.
Ooh, notes are good.
So I'm guessing that there's another area. And if it's on the eastern side, then maybe it's, I don't know, so it's somewhere over here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure where we're looking, though. Eastern is very general.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's as good a place as any to start looking. Is that weird, windy little corridor thing?
Yeah, I don't know. The entrance to this other thing was like pretty innocuous.
You also know the entrance went into the bedrock as caverns. Deep caverns.
So I guess we're just gonna start searching the eastern parts of the earthworks.
Okay, what's your route? How do you get there? Where do you end up?
I mean, I assume we're going into the trenches again.
You're in the trenches right now because you guys dropped back down to see if you can find an entrance. So where the diamond is representing you.
Yeah, I mean, we have a general direction, but we don't know where to go. So I think we're gonna look everywhere as we go
Mhm.
until we find something.
Let's start somewhere. Aha! There we go. Oh, okay. You're gonna go down that way. Okay. So that's gonna take you guys a couple of hours. And let me just roll this sweet little thing here.
I mean, I guess we could have climbed over here and got into, but whatever.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm asking.
When did the
you. You tell
rocks start
me.
flying around?
You know it at nighttime.
Was it morning or afternoon?
You were told in the evenings, but you haven't seen
Evening.
anything.
Okay, thanks. Okay, yeah. So we're at the bottom of T. Let's.
Yeah.
Did we check out all these little ones? Oh, sorry. I didn't know that would do that.
Nope,
Did we check
I
out all
don't
these
think
little
so.
side passages?
No?
I mean, we haven't, but we might as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so instead of
Just because we're
Pathfinder
passing
it,
them,
we
so we might as well just, take a peek in there.
yeah, sure. Do something like that instead then.
Okay. What's it here? You guys keep changing course, so I have to keep changing what I'm doing here. Stop it!
I mean, I think it's just safer to assume that we're going to check everything on the east side, no matter how long it takes.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys start to go, down those corridors there, and, I'm sure you want to roll your perceptions, so go ahead and just, let's get those out of the way here.
Well, once you tell us to, we'll roll it.
Hmm.
Wow.
Wait, Johnny doesn't have ranks in perception. I guess clerics don't
Nope.
get a lot of skill ranks.
Wait, what?
We really don't.
No, they don't. They're 2+. So,
Yeah.
which is really weird for a, whatchamacallit, a mental-based class.
Well, they got archetypes to give you more. I think there's one that I know, like, isn't
Sure, there's archetypes, but I feel like the base amount for the base class should be higher.
I agree. Because I know, like,
Yeah, I have 2 skill ranks. per
like
level.
Father Reinhardt has the one where he's got 4, I think, 4+ int.
Okay, everybody but Johnny is going to be able to act in a surprise round.
Including Whiz Pops?
Oh shit. Oh, Whiz Pops.
He actually has a few ranks in perception now, I think. He's still not great, but I don't think his wisdom's terribly good either, but he's got a little bit in it now.
Not Whiz Pops. And I'm gonna put you guys' tokens on the corner map over here. Oop, I zoomed in accidentally. Okay. And you guys are like walking down the trenches. You guys can put yourself in any order you want. The trenches are very wide, like a freeway. So you can stand in any way you want, but go ahead and put yourselves in any order as if you were walking in that direction.
So we're walking east?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just making something here. What is this number? What? Oh. What level are you guys? 14? 13?
We're 13.
Okay.
We're getting to 14, hopefully, soon-ish. Maybe 1 or 2 more sessions. Maybe I get another rage power.
I don't get much next level. I
think
do
I'm
get
taking
Aura
Eater of Magic.
I guess I get Aura of Faith, but
Okay,
I don't get to pick
everybody
anything
go
cool
ahead
next
and
level. I
roll
just
initiatives. And so as you guys are walking through this corridor, to look, just move this pops.
yeah, I have my scimitar out with the flames on it, lighting things up as my light source.
Me as well.
Okay. You guys come around one of the corners, and you see some crystal-looking things. And you're pretty sure it's not good. It's not good. They're not really actively doing anything because you just kind of walked around the corner and caught you by surprise. But they're purple and crystal-like and strange. Strange. So those who get to act first, Nimitep, what would you like to do when you see these? I don't want to reveal them yet because their picture is very incriminating, but I'll just put some tokens randomly on the map here.
I don't know what they are.
Let's pretend like this is a wall.
So I guess I'm going to look and ask Whiz Pops, which is what I usually do.
Okay.
What are these? Are they dangerous?
So, surprise, you're not going to actually do anything because you're not sure what they are.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah. As weird as it is.
Nimitep doesn't have any current reason to start killing stuff yet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Whiz Pops is buzzing along, not paying too much attention.
Yeah, fair enough.
Johnny is not paying too much attention either. You guys go around the corner. Raheem, you also see these as Nimitep sees them. Anything?
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll draw my wand out just in case.
Okay.
Always good to have that in hand. There we go.
There you go. Okay.
I will use Divine Bond to enhance my scimitar with, yeah. Let's see, I'll just increase its enhancement bonus, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's my surprise action. That takes a standard action.
Okay. Unfortunately, Raz, this thing gets to act before your surprise action. So its surprise action, as you guys walk around the corner, it begins to hum.
Sounds peaceful. Let's move on.
Ah, yes.
Some meditative hum.
Where? Is this? Yeah.
Welcome to the
It
red
looks
zone.
like you're all in it.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Shocked, I tell you. Why does this not have the information filled out? There it is. So I need everybody in the circle to roll a fortitude save. As this
A fortitude save?
Yeah, begins to... Its mind-affecting effect begins to sonically affect you.
It's a mind effect.
Is this a
fortitude?
supernatural
It is
spell-like
supernatural.
or...
Let's see. Is this hum as pleasant as the harpy songs? No. I mean, it's okay, but not quite the same thing.
Not quite the same thing. Oh, I gotta roll for Whiz Pops. Shit, Whiz Pops rolled a 1.
I'll just roll my fortitude straight. I guess I won't use my headband to enter the rage immediately.
Okay. Alright.
Low roll, but my fortitude's decent.
Johnny and Whiz Pops become stunned for a round from this wonderful hum.
Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. So let me get that on.
No spellcasters. It's fine. Didn't need spells anyway.
Just set those for... the rounds. We're gonna actually have to put.
Hey, that means I drop my sword and shield.
Do you? Stun, so you dropped items?
A stunned creature drops everything held.
Oh, I think the shield you're fine, though, because it's strapped to your arm.
Shit, Pops drops his staff. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, a creature that saves is fine. Okay, so that happened. So now you guys have a little more stimulus that something's going on here.
Oh no, my AC's
I
27
didn't mean to
instead of
close the map,
29.
but I did. So let me reopen the map. Shit. I'm fucking up all over the place because I got like a bazillion windows open and it's rough life. Here we go. Is this the map? Is this the map? That's the map. Again, all I wanted to do was remove something and instead I closed the map because
No.
Fantasy Grounds was like, we're gonna change the way things look and it's gonna confuse you. I don't know why they did that. It doesn't make sense. Okay.
I mean, it didn't confuse me any more than it already does.
Now, Raz, you get a surprise action.
Will my knowledge, nature, or local tell me anything about this?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm gonna use knowledge.
Let's see. So it's 30 feet away from me?
So
Or
this
the closest one is 30 feet?
Dungeoneering, if Raheem had it, or Nimitep or
I do not.
Shawnee. Okay. What, Raz?
I'm stunned.
It's 30 feet away from me, the closest one?
If that's what it says. Is
Yep.
that what it says? Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to quick draw a chakram. Go into my rage.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't need the chakram. I just quick draw my bow. And shoot an arrow at it.
All right. You didn't target it. Let me,
Well, I
do
did
that.
target it, but remember, you're using these little tokens that aren't the thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me drag that onto which one are the closest one, right? Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
You hit.
Okay. Here comes the damage.
All right. Let's see how that fares. All right. It looks like it resists a good amount of that.
Yep, no problem.
DR.
I'll...
This is just
let's
a
see.
surprise action. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No, I'll keep it like that for now.
Okay.
I could just quick draw other stuff, but we will queue like that.
Quick draw in this stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could shoot with a bow, drop it, and quick draw a long spear. So if it tries to move up,
Yeah.
you could also just quick draw all your weapons out and drop them all on the ground, all at the same time. Just do like a Diablo 2 loot drop, like when you drop a Herodric cube when your inventory is full and it's got a bunch of weapons in it.
This one begins to hum as well. And it looks
Another
like
fortitude
you're
save?
all in it
Ooh,
again.
I'm out of that one. Hey, you just made it bigger.
No, it's 60. All right, everybody. You're already stunned anyway, so it don't matter. But everybody who's not stunned, go ahead and roll fortitude.
I'll get my superstition one on this.
Well, see, this one has more pleasant hum. It's much better than the other one.
I rolled pretty low, but
I rolled low, but superstition, baby.
All right, Nimitep, you are also now stunned for an entire round. So during round 1, you will be.
I guess the
stunned.
22 you made it before, so I guess we found the DC.
Get that on you. Okay. And okay, so round 1. Nimitop is stunned. Johnny is stunned. Raheem.
Oh, darn, that means I dropped my wand. Oh, I shouldn't have drawn it.
uh. All right. I'm gonna 5 foot a little bit further forward, and I'm going to pull from my handy haversack a potion of enlarge person and drink it.
All right. Let's make Raheem league.
I don't have an effect for that, but
Oh. Well, okay.
I think there might be a buff in the modifiers I could use though. But I'll have to, yeah. Let me see if it's in the effects here. It is. Okay, cool. So I can just put it on myself. I'll just use the custom one here. That'll at least put the size bonus and whatnot for all that stuff. All right, and then I'll just have to change my dice. All right, we're good. Which changes to 2d8.
Do you move or you took a move action to?
I had to take a move action to pull the potion out of standard to drink it. So
Okay.
and then I 5-foot stepped.
Okay. This one. It's just gonna It is going to hop, scotch its way to
All right.
something it
I'll
senses.
take an attack opportunity then.
Sure.
Which one am I targeting? Creature 1 or 2? I don't know which one this is.
2.
This is 2. Okay, I see. Okay. Yep. So, let me turn off. I technically haven't attacked yet, so with power attack, technically I could turn power attack off. It's the first attack I've done this round, so I'm gonna turn that on this attack then.
Yep.
I
guess now that we know they're
Yeah,
bad
swing
guys, I
it.
can put their tokens on the.
Okay.
That'd be nice, but.
I can't even make out what that's. It looks kind of
I have
crystal,
no
I
idea
guess.
what that is.
All right. So flaming scimitar, 1 attack because. Oh, I have myself targeted. Whoops. Let me untarget myself. I hit myself though, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Ah.
cool. Bam.
Okay.
It resisted a lot of that though.
Yeah.
Is it immune to crits? It might be immune to crits. I think it's what
Did you
happened there.
crit? I don't see you crit.
Maybe I didn't. It just resist. Oh, probably did it resist the fire too then? I feel like it resisted a lot. All right, well, whatever. I'll trust it. It's probably fine. And then do its worst. It's probably gonna hit me. My AC is pretty garbage.
Oh no, that was its turn. Raz?
Oh, it just moved up. Is it up to like?
It's slow.
Oh, okay.
It's a shambling mound.
Something like that. It's got really low move speed.
All right, so I'm gonna 5-foot up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop the bow. I'm gonna quick draw the spear so that I get a full round here.
All right.
And I'll power attack as well.
Okie dokie. Does Raz have knowledge dungeoneering?
No, I don't.
You hit.
That's right, I gotta take off. I'm actually not using my recklessness right now. Okay, that's the first attack. Here comes the second one. Ooh, hit on a 17. Wow. They don't have very good. Let me see.
Mm-mm.
Alright, that's my 3 attacks and my turn.
Oops. Okay, well this one's gonna ooze its way forward. Blah, 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 blah. Whiz Pops is
Oh, it only went into my threat.
Yeah.
Nimitep, you're no longer stunned.
Okay. So we're just sort of looking at these weird purple crystalline club things.
Yeah, do you have knowledge to engineering?
Nope.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You can pick your wand back up. It's on the ground under your feet.
Well, let's see here. They don't look that big. Raz is attacking that one. I knew that was going to happen.
What
Oh, there
happened?
we go. I'm just trying to move, but I accidentally dropped it. And...
yeah.
Okay, I can make it around there without provoking, unless they have reach.
Oh, yeah, I think also like Johnny can't even use the enlarged person potion I drank, right? Because Johnny's an outsider.
Oh, what?
I think.
Do these look like they have discernible anatomies?
Wait, is this resist fire supposed to be on you guys? No, it's not. Let me take that off.
Mine is.
Yours is.
Because mine's from a helm.
Right, but not the 30 from that spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my fly potion's not supposed to be on anymore either, but...
Probably not. Okay.
Is it sneak attackable?
Wait, is Whizpop still blinded?
Well,
No.
I'm curious to
effect
see
just
what
got
it
left on it.
does if you just roll, but you might not have your stuff configured correctly, so no, it's not. It's immune to precision-based damage. If you have your stuff configured correctly, it should... Like, if you have your, like, sneak attack dice set as precision, you wouldn't have to ask me.
That is new to me. I didn't know that there was a tag called precision.
I think so. I've never actually, like, implemented it, but, yeah, these things are immune
I think I
to
remember that
things
being the
say
case.
precision, so...
I think that's how I did it with Nizzo, and it worked.
Just like this. I'm going to punch it
Go for
a
it.
second time. Just to
We had
try out my code.
Oh, okay. So we'll have to ignore this damage then.
So you'll have to ignore the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's working right.
Okay, you can give him back his 4 hit points.
Woohoo! Okay, so that your
Okay,
turn...
interesting. Good to know. Ah, yes.
Okie dokie.
That makes me sad.
Is Johnny no longer stunned?
That is correct. Johnny, you are no longer
Johnny, you
stunned.
have knowledge dungeoneering, right?
Nope.
Dang.
I have history, planes, and religion.
Yeah. It's like you only have like 28 total skill points to use or something.
26.
Not counting background skills. Which knowledge history is one of your background skills.
So Johnny's gonna pick her sword back up.
That is a
And,
good plan.
Growl.
It was only a
angrily.
move action.
We're standing in sand, right?
It's not difficult
really. It's the bottom of the
terrain.
trench.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the trench, so it's actually like dug out.
All right, and then she's
Yeah, it's
gonna
probably
move
actual
forward.
dirt, like more
And
packed
that's
dirt,
her
maybe even
full
rock.
round. Ignite
There's probably
that
some
sword
sand that
back
blows
up.
in here. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna pick up your sword and
Show him
move?
who's boss.
And as I'm walking forward, go, I'm coming up behind you, Raz. Because Raz and Flaming Scimitars are never really a good combo if he doesn't know they're coming.
Well, at least you're
Yeah,
not
don't freak
menacing me with it.
Don't freak out or anything, but
Or is he? Alright, Raheem.
little do you know, you pulled the Ankh out and there was another symbol on there that we just missed last time. Alright, I'm gonna slash this thing.
Alright.
Scimitar.
Okay, you hit. And it's
Okay,
done.
now that it's... And then when it's down, is it blocking things up enough that it's considered difficult terrain, or can I step over it?
It is difficult
as
terrain.
a large creature?
Yeah.
Darn, okay. Well, I
Just
have
a
a move
bunch of
action because I only did to do
ease.
one attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I will use all of my movement to move here.
Okay.
All my movement.
All the movement. Raz?
Okay, so when I click on creature 1, it gives me 15 feet of distance away, but as far as our attacks of opportunity go,
No, you can
it's
attack
10
it.
feet, right?
It's
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my rage going, and I'm going to full round.
Yeah, with 10-foot reach, they let you do it across double diagonals because otherwise people would be able to just step into that little diagonal and 5-foot step up to you, which is
Yeah.
not how it's supposed to work.
It would be abused. Okay.
Well, I got one miss.
You miss one, yeah. Alright. Step.
And I'm going to take a 5-foot step over here to Raheem and kind of keep myself out of a 5-foot step range.
Yeah, it's already in range of me and Nematep.
And that's my turn.
Although, I guess if it only has 5 move speed, I think it has like 10 though.
It doesn't seem to go very fast, because like that one time it moved like 20 feet and that was it.
Yeah, I think it has like 10 move speed. So it can still 5-foot step. As long as it has more than 5 movement.
Which I assume means that if it has, like, it must have some kind of physical attack. It must be pretty nasty.
Probably. But I was willing to stand near it because...
They don't give something 10
Nematep.
like 10 or 20 feet of movement and not give it like a nasty bite.
No, not
Yeah.
this one. Wait, is this one? Yeah.
Yeah, it is that one. I killed the other one.
Yeah, okay.
But it's technically not even dead, it's just dying.
Okay, it's gonna move forward and it's gonna slam into you. I
Alright,
don't think it has feet.
probably gonna hit.
Yeah, you think so? Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
My AC's not very good.
Oof. Now we do. So something's gonna happen.
Especially with a large person.
It's gonna hurt you. But I also need you to roll a where is it? Okay. Fortitude save. A fortitude save.
Okay, I'm good at those.
You are. You are fine. You are good. You are okay.
What does it feel like it was trying to do?
Stick to your legs.
Okay.
It just
Of
wanted to
some
boop your snoot.
It might have been trying to entangle me or something then.
Something like that, maybe. Okay, well, that's its turn. Whiz Pops. No, does Whiz Pops
How
have
dare it.
knowledge dungeoneering?
Yes, he definitely does.
Whiz Pops can tell you that this is a carnivorous crystal. Some
Carnivorous
things
crystal.
you might want to know about it is that it has DR dashed. It is immune to cold, electricity. It is an ooze. It resists fire pretty well. It does have a weakness, but its weakness may not be in your interest. But because you can't normally critically hit these creatures, you can with bludgeoning or sonic attacks. However, if you do critically hit this creature with those type of weapons, they split. And it becomes more.
So it's actually you don't want to hit with a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah. Even though it's a weakness.
I was about to say I have versatile weapons, so I can make my scimitar do bludgeoning with no penalty, but I'm not going to do that. So
Yeah. So they're
seems
vulnerable to
less than
sonic.
ideal.
But yeah, if you crit, that it could split
Yeah.
into two. Some other things that you know about these things is that they can entrap somebody. And if it manages to entrap somebody, it could petrify you into a crystal body.
Oh.
You do not want to get entrapped by these.
Yeah, if somebody else does, I can depetrify people with lay on hands, but although I have to use my Vambraces, I can only do it once.
Also, you know that they have blind sight and they can see really far. So.
Yeah, by sensing vibrations, probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what he tells you, and then what?
I guess that's what the
Wisp
picture is
will
supposed to
do-
be. There's like a guy in the picture being
Oh yeah, that's
eaten, but it's
the
hard to tell.
incriminating picture. Here we go. It's not a dude. It's our favorite barbarian.
Oh, it's yeah. Well, in the token, you can't see her because it just shows her lower half.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Miri, or I think that's her name, the iconic barbarian.
It's one of those pictures that Paizo doesn't really do a very good job with. I've looked for other things basically as material for that.
Yeah. It's like when they give you a monster that's in the action of attacking something, like how do you present that to the players when they don't know yet, you know? And it's like,
But that's definitely not the worst picture I've ever seen in an AP or whatever, as far as like, if I show this to you, it's gonna ruin things. That, like, the winner of that is the fucking elf dude in Second Darkness.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too. The elf wizard in Second Darkness. I don't even remember his name, but anymore. But it was
Wisp Pops is gonna.
You ended up using a different token for him, basically,
Actually, you know what?
which
Wisp
was
Pops thinks you guys have
probably
this
smart.
handled. He's gonna delay his action. Nimita.
That very much sounds like Wisp Pops.
Yeah. He's like, I can't do anything, guys. Even though he can, he
can throw in a pit.
Oh yeah. God, why didn't I think of that? Nimita?
He's like, I want this combat to last longer. Put that thing in a pit.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do to it. This is right up there with elementals.
Oozes and elementals. Nimitep's worst.
This is like an elemental ooze kind of too.
Yes.
Is this that elf? Yes.
Oh,
Halen,
him.
I remember.
Yeah, you're supposed to talk to him and do stuff with him because he's on the council and not suspect anything.
Yeah, it's like Matt's like, if I showed you guys that picture, you guys would immediately have just attacked him.
Right.
I guess I can, if nothing else, flank. So I'll step here. That gives Raz a flank.
Okay.
You know what? I might as well try this, just because I have a whole bunch of them and I don't use them very often.
Can make no attacks or cast spells. That's pretty
Did it
cool.
make it saving
Does
throw?
that work though? Like you
Or
didn't.
did I push the wrong button?
You didn't. You rolled a touch attack.
Yeah,
Well, it is a touch ability, but
it's not a touch attack. It's called Touch of Serenity, but the attack is configured just as a regular attack.
Yeah.
I rolled really good.
okay.
But it needs to make a saving throw. I think I messed that up here. So one sec. I have to push this button.
I think I remember this isn't mind affecting too,
okay.
right?
It's untyped, as far as
Yeah,
I can
it's
see.
It's like the Visions of Madness ability on the Madness domain is like that too, where it's like it seems like it would be mind affecting, but it's not.
Let me just look at some of this stuff because, yeah.
I don't care if
I mean,
it's serene or not. I'm gonna mess it up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
sure.
I understand. If a game master said that this is a mind affecting ability, I probably wouldn't fight it too much because it really does seem like it is. However,
Oh no, it seems pretty.
rules as written, it is untyped.
Yes.
But that seems like a monk thing to do. It's like no matter what, like in tune with everything.
Right,
I will
it's only
put this
one round.
raging stone, to peace.
This is actually 2 rounds for me because of my Monk of the Lotus ability.
Oh, okay, yeah, the archetype. But yeah. It still has keeps all of its dex bonus and can do other things besides attacking. But yeah.
Yeah. It's not stunned. It's not dazzled. It's not dazed or anything like that. It just can't attack and cast spells.
Well, if it was dazzled, dazzled's pretty weak.
Well, yes.
That's one of my weaker immunities that I picked up. Immunity to dazzled. I'm like, yes.
Okay, it failed. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your turn,
That's it.
Shawnee.
I think it does get a saving throw on its next round, though. Even though it lasts 2 rounds, it can save to not lose 2 rounds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll quickly double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
It'd be under the Lotus because it normally only lasts 1 round, so that's
Yes,
probably something
that's
you have to
right.
check in your archetype.
Johnny will step up.
Okay, you're
Yep,
flanking.
you got to flank in that position. Although it's in ooh, so it might be immune to flanking.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't considered that.
Wait,
Is
is
it
flanking precision?
No, but if they
Yes,
don't have discernible faces, like
All round sight?
if they have all round sight, then they can't be flanked.
Oh.
So I think they might
Elemental
just
traits, I think, make them immune to flanking.
No,
elementals
don't do
can
that.
be. Yeah, elementals can be
Okay.
flanked. That
Not
just doesn't
subject to
help you as
critical
much
hits or
besides the +2.
flanking. Yep.
Yeah. Ooze traits make you immune to flanking though, because you don't
No!
have. There's no front side to an ooze. Like they don't have to.
Yeah.
There's no problem for someone being on both opposite sides of them.
And they get a new saving throw each
No
turn to
effect.
end the effect.
Yep, it resisted all your damage. Raheem?
It's fine. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one. I don't use this one. Yeah, good thing I'm not doing bludgeoning damage. Alright, so I'll hit with two attacks, it looks like. First one's gonna be a crit, but it's not gonna actually crit it. And that's what I got.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move because no reason.
Alright, Raz?
I'm gonna drop my long spear, 5-foot step up, draw my two-handed greatsword, keep my rage going, and I'm gonna full round it
Okie dokie.
with power attack.
There we go.
Oh, there
It's
you
dead.
go. Alright, we're out of combat. The other one's stabilized. What do you do with it?
I kill it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, these
We
things
don't
seem
hit it
to-
with a
I
hammer.
bash it into pretty little pieces.
It's a mindless ooze that eats people, made out of crystals. So I don't think the world's.
Do its crystals retain their luster even after we've killed it? Does its corpse look valuable?
No.
Damn.
Alright.
Yeah, if we don't level up this session, we probably level up at the end of next session because we're only like 10,000 away.
Okay.
With strange creatures made of crystals, but they're not worth anything, is what I muse aloud.
Alright, I'm gonna get a coffee refill here. I'll be right back. But, yep. Go ahead
Okay.
and prepare yourselves for your...
Okay, I will be back in a moment as well.
What do you
Yep,
mean
no
we're
problem.
only 10,000 away?
That's how many experience we are away.
How much experience do you have?
39,600. No, 396,640.
Wait,
How
I
much
have it
experience
at
do we need?
436,280 out of 445.
Yeah,
Really?
no, I've got
1,000.
396,640.
Oh god, we all have different values.
No, so far it sounds like only you have a different value.
Okay. I don't know then.
Well, that's weird because
Yeah, 'cause
we
I'm
don't
sitting here
actually
going, we
touch
have
our
50,000.
XP.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I don't know why it's different now, but in that case, but whatever. So maybe we're actually a lot further away than I thought. I don't know
I can
where
probably
my
explain
bonus
all
XP
of
came
that
from.
and answer all of your questions. Because, yes, some of you guys do edit your XPs when you level up, and you don't do it correctly, or all the way, or something like that. And then I have to go through and adjust things, and then sometimes people readjust things after I adjust things. So, let me take a look at it really quick and see what your guys' situation is.
Yeah, I pushed it forward at one point when you just gave us like a level up when we didn't have quite enough experience or something.
Well,
At the end of the
so
book.
the last level up I recall, I don't remember the full details, but like my photographic memory is just bringing up me remembering opening up the party sheet and seeing that some of you guys had the next XP level in the wrong field. And then some of you guys didn't even have like it filled out or it still reflected your previous level. So I went through and I adjusted them so that you guys were all on the same. So the conflict here is that both Raheem and Wizpops are on the same number, and Johnny, Nimnatep, and Raz are on the same number.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I have not touched my thing at all.
At all, okay.
Yeah, I don't mess with it.
What did we find?
That me and Wizpops have one number for experience, and the rest of you three have a different number.
Yeah, let
for
me pull up the
experience.
PDF here really quick, see what level they think you should be at this point in time, and we'll figure it out. It's not that much of a difference, but yeah, it's kind of strange how that happened.
Yeah, because on mine, I think we're supposed to be at 436,280.
14th
And then
level while exploring.
I guess Zadurium has the same number as I do, but then you guys have like a 300,000 number, like 390,000 or something like that. I didn't hear I don't remember what the number was, but it was different.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the higher number, because you guys are behind.
Alright, I'm cool with that.
You're
I
only
mean,
behind
yeah,
because
okay.
you guys don't, like, explore every nook and cranny. You guys tend to, like, go straight to your objective, or at least attempt to. So, like, yeah. Paizo thinks you're gonna, like, explore and not take notes.
The next game we play, I'm going to make sure that I play a character that insists on
Exploring
going everywhere.
I mean, like,
Who knew that
most of the time I
seemed
do.
imperative?
Yeah.
I made us explore, like, the whole Sphinx.
That's true, you guys did. But
The
yeah,
town's under
because
attack,
you guys
but we
had
haven't finished
notes,
this yet.
you didn't have to, like, try to search for the power source. You guys were able to kind of go straight there. 43620. Because I got Nimitep edited, and then the last one is Raz.
That's part of why like it Shattered Star. Some of the stuff that you guys just like the room that had the gas, you guys just went around it and never even went in that room. So I just gave you experience for it anyway.
Just give it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, part of it too is you guys knew was there too. Like you got told about it, and you're like, "Let's not go there." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing. Cause I go at the end of the book, I went through and looked at some of the stuff, like some of the hazards you guys avoided. And I was like, "All right, I'll just give the XP for that."
Okay. Alright. That's better. That's better. You're still.
Alright, so the goal today is to hit level 14.
Okay.
So let's keep looking.
Alright, so you guys start to search this trenchy area over here, and indeed, after like an hour or so of searching, you do find an entrance.
Sweet. Nematep, let's look for the traps.
Let me go ahead and push the clock forward. It is the afternoon.
Which one were you at? T?
You're at the diamond.
Starbucks said half an hour
Never mind.
Right.
before
He has to
usual.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
So we got like an hour, 15
hour
minutes.
15. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I'm shorting it a little bit, but don't worry about it. I need to adjust my dice.
Just because I leave doesn't mean you guys have to stop.
We
Yeah,
will,
but we
though,
probably
because
will
we're
because the
missing
dream's not
somebody.
here either.
Yeah. You're probably short one person, right?
Yeah.
Let me just try to get this map revealed for you guys. Get you on it. Just zoom out here.
This is a map. I thought it was a picture.
Okay, I see it. I think I see the entrance. It's pretty small.
Okay, just one sec, bear with me. Too many windows open.
You should join that tab for a cause thing.
Mm.
I should probably make my tokens smaller again, the enlarge person more off. So I only had it for minutes. No hurry, though.
Just one moment. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys your scene here. A thundering, hissing roar echoes along the trench here, as if from a cascade of water tumbling over a cliff. Yet this cascade is no normal waterfall. It is a wall of falling sand churning over the edge and dropping down into the trench below, turning the trench wall into a constantly churning wall of grit and dust. There is no apparent source of the sand above, and no evidence of sand accumulating. So you don't see the
It's just the
entrance,
curtain of sand.
but that's what you see, yeah.
We don't see the entrance?
Well, not beyond the curtain of sand, but as
Right.
players, you guys are aware it's there. Obviously, because I gave you a map, but yes.
Well, we would have explored. I mean, this is very unusual. I would have taken a look.
It's piqued your interest, yes.
Yes. Whizpops, seems there might be some magic here.
Whizpop says, I do not
What can you
detect
tell us about
magic.
it? Really?
Well, there
Really?
could be magic that's impacting it from further away, perhaps. Or it could be something supernatural.
Oh, also, it's difficult
Oh.
terrain in this area.
Maybe, but this difficult terrain is difficult because of the sand, right?
Yeah, because all the sand and stuff. Mhm.
Yes, and I have Dune Strider boots. When I may walk
So
on
we're just
sand,
trying to
but
figure out how to
back
get
earth.
past this then.
Well, I was going to look along the sand waterfall thing here. And
Even
see
loose
if there's
sand
any way
and
behind it.
quicksand are not difficult terrain for me.
Do you touch the sand waterfall at all, or you're just going up and down looking?
Well, I will eventually, but right now I'm just doing a perception.
Okay.
And then I was going to stick something into it. Does anybody have like a rod or a staff?
So with that perception,
Whizpop
you
stuff.
think you see like a smooth wall behind with maybe like some sort of entrance. So you think there's something behind this sand that might yeah. You're
Okay.
interested.
I just don't know how dangerous the sand is.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys do?
Okay, I guess I'll just see if I can catch some of the sand in my hand. I scoop some sand out of the waterfall.
Oh shit, Raheem, you're
Sand
not
piranhas.
big anymore. So let me
That's correct. Yeah, I
just
mentioned
you
that
there.
earlier, but I
Yeah.
figured you hadn't got to it yet.
Okay, there we go. Alright, Nimitip, you reach out to catch some sand in your hand.
You're a
and
poet, you didn't know it.
everybody roll initiatives.
Oh,
I
Okay.
was just joking about sand piranhas. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, not gonna lie, I looked up when we were rolling initiatives and saw the perception roll and thought that somehow Nematep had an initiative of 45.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, let me get...
Diviners can do that.
Did Wispops get his initiative in?
Okie dokie. So... You don't know what's going on just yet, other than the Game Master told you to roll initiatives. But Nematip, you grab some sand in your hand, and you now have some sand in your paw. It looks like sand.
Okay.
It's in your paw. It's physical.
I rub it between my fingers and say, yep, it's sand. And then I get ready to possibly just try to walk through.
Okay.
How does everybody feel about that?
Oh, I feel like maybe
I
a
don't know.
surprise should have been hitting this. I have no idea what's going on.
They might not have time to respond. Alright, so you walk through. Did I lock tokens? Let me lock tokens.
Yeah,
There you go.
I was going to say, I put my hand out just to make sure that there's not going to run into anything, and I'll cautiously step through.
Okay, you start the walk through, and you get on the other side, and
That's gritty. It gets everywhere.
you see something, and it looks like it might have been observing you guys.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi.
You look like an elemental.
Yeah, you see a very earthly looking mass here. And he doesn't look happy at you, Nimitep. Like when you start to like walk through, his expression or its expression might seem like kind of like changing from "Are they gonna do it?" to "Oh, they did it," you know? It's like, suddenly he's upset about it. Okay.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Step back.
Is that what you do? I mean, it's still your turn, right? Yeah.
I guess that's true. I will step back here anyway. And I will say there's a large rocky elemental looking guy back here. And I guess this is just a surprise round? Or is it a full round?
Oh, no, this is a full round. No surprise.
Oh, it's a full round. Oh, okay.
You stepped through and you guys became aware of each other, so... Yeah. I mean, he was already aware of you, but he wasn't gonna do anything just yet.
Okay. I will cast a spell from my wand.
Okie dokie.
A mysterious spell.
Well, hopefully you chose before you cast it.
Yeah, it's shit.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright. Looks upset, Nimitep. The simple fact that you touched that sand.
His sand. That's my sand.
My sand. Looks like we're gonna have to move. So we're gonna move up to you and slam you. So this is no ordinary elemental. Make sure I
Barbarian levels.
do these things correctly.
Well, it seems to have a name.
He has a power attack. Do I want a power attack? I might just... Yeah, I'm gonna slam you. So... Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Well,
roll
good thing it wasn't a
this,
critical.
but there might be more to it, so just give me a second to figure out... Okay, if it hits a target with a slam attack, I can do this. Roll a fortitude, Nimitep. Oh, okay. If the target succeeds, let me roll a dice here. 3. Nimitep, you are slowed for 3 rounds from that slam.
Darn it. Okay.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and pop that on you. Cool. I forgot to add my +1 Earth Mastery, so you take 1 more damage. There we go. Okay. Cool. That's its turn, but yeah, it looks kind of furious at you. It's not very happy with you. Johnny, you might see like some movement going on behind the curtain wall, but the curtain wall is doing full concealment, so to say, to the creature. So it is not targetable per se spells. But
Oh, it's a wall of sand?
yeah, it's a wall of sand. It's
The
like a
way it
curtain
was,
of sand.
I don't know, for some reason, the way I was picturing it was like a river of sand.
I know.
Yeah, it's falling in from
It's like a
above, like from the over
waterfall.
the.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
weird part is like you don't see where the source is coming from, and you don't see where it's accumulating because it's not. It just
yeah,
seems
it's
to
probably coming from like the plane
So
of Earth or something.
maybe.
I'll double move in,
Okay.
just sort of catch up, since it's sandy here. And then
Yeah.
can I do a wisdom or a knowledge on that? Or?
Yeah, so this is planes.
Not great.
I mean, you're pretty sure it's an elemental, but like this thing looks like superior among elementals, perhaps. In fact, it looks a lot like one of those little miniature statues you guys saw.
I figured that like right away. It
D&D
probably
Yeah.
is a statue.
monster! I mean, what?
Okay, so that's your turn. Raz?
So I can't shoot through it, so I guess I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, Raz moves in, and this thing attacks Raz as he's going through threatened
Yeah.
squares.
As long as you're touching the ground, it's probably
Okay,
has
yeah,
blind
just a
sight.
moment. I need to make sure I got my shield bonus on.
Sure.
If you're flying, it might not be
Okay,
able to.
yeah,
Although
there
it
we
probably
go.
would when you're in the sand waterfall. Probably still can detect. Probably.
Okay.
Oh man, I wasn't even power attacking, so we won't even get to do that. Hold on, I forgot to set its Earth Mastery up, so I'm doing that there. Okay, there we go. So here's your slam. Ooh, it hits Raz. Raz, I need you to roll a Fortitude save.
Is
No,
it
no, no.
a supernatural?
No, don't. It's an attack
Or-
of opportunity.
no?
Never
Okay.
mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Something that it can choose to do on its attacks, I guess. Probably like Stunning Fist.
Yeah, it can choose. It's
You
got
get to
to.
announce it before you do the attack.
I gotta spend points.
Might even have a limit.
So to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Raz is raging.
So you said that this was difficult terrain?
Yes. Some of you guys
Okay,
took care
so-
of that, but I don't think you did. Yeah.
That's one of my movement, then. I'm gonna take a full defense. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I can't attack it.
Raheem.
So yeah, I have boots or Dune Strider boots, so I can move through this as though we're not difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm gonna move like this.
Okay, I was gonna say. Oh.
Follow them.
No, I don't think I
Follow
have
them in
combat
here.
reflexes.
And then I'm gonna use my standard action to apply lay on hands on Nematep, and that'll apply all of my mercies. Let me just double check what my lay on hands is. I think it's still 66.
Lord have mercy on you, Nimitep. Saren bless
Yes.
you.
Okay. It's weird because the channel's 76, but the lay on hands isn't right now. Like every odd level, they go out of sync. All right, so
Your mercy removes
Lay on
slow
hands.
by any chance?
it removes staggered. So yes.
Staggered, yeah.
This isn't staggered. This is slow. So we can remove the staggered part of the slow?
Yes, I still get.
I think that's how it
weirdly.
works.
Okay.
I get
That
all
is
the
how
other
it works.
penalties. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you also get fast healing for 6 rounds. So let me apply that to you.
Fast healing. What?
Fast
Wow.
healing 3. It's on there. It's on there.
Fast
There.
healing's
Fast
pretty
healing
good.
3 for 6 rounds. And if you're fatigued or cursed, it also removes those. Well, I have to. I think I have
Not
to roll
my
the caster level first.
curses.
Oh,
I have to roll the caster level to
no.
remove the curse, but so if you had any of those, I can get those off too.
No, Nimitep's actually clean right now, aside from...
I am currently
slow.
curse free. Yeah, I know. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
She's not
All right.
operating
Well,
normally.
that's my turn.
Okay. Ooh, Whiz Pops. What is Whiz Pops gonna do?
Thank
Whiz
you.
Pops like, let's go, oh, guys.
Well, if you want something really easy to do with Whizpops that doesn't require like you to use any of his stuff really. If this looks like the figurine, we can tell him, Whizpops, teleport to the room and put the figurine on the thing.
Is that what you guys want him to do?
Yeah.
Might take a round or two.
We will probably be in combat for a round or two.
Yeah, yes. Send him away. Okay. Whiz Pop says, oh, yeah, right. Okay. And he'll go do that. Okay, so standard teleport. He remembered the room, so let me go ahead and mark teleport used. He still has another teleport, so he can fly or walk back. Oh.
And then we can go pick him up or something after we're done with this.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing does look pretty dangerous. So
Oh yeah, no, this
like
is
the damage it's doing.
I don't want to spoil anything, honestly, but this is not just an elemental. Well, I mean, it is just an elemental,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah, but he's got special abilities that normal Earth elementals don't.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the figurine for this guy, what is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? First, we gotta figure out. Whizpops gets there, grabs the figurine as a move action. So that's his turn.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to figure that part out. But I have the thing ready to figure that out. So, Nimitep, you fast healed. You're slow, but you're not staggered.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So wonderful elementals.
Nimitep's
My
favorite.
favorite.
Whizpops too. He can't suffocate him. He could disintegrate and innervate. Finger of death too.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
going
actually,
to
okay,
attempt
there's
to
something
dismiss
I can do. Oh, wait.
Uh,
Uh, no, I'll try this. I'll try this. See what happens.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think
this
he
is
has
gonna
combat
provoke.
reflexes.
Nope.
Or... Oh, I missed.
Miss.
That's a touch attack? Just a sec.
Innervate? Yeah.
It should be, but yeah,
Should
it might not
be.
be configured as one.
Oh, mine wasn't configured properly.
You would have
I'll
hit, because its
No.
touch is like
Okay.
non-existent.
So does it have SR?
Oh, yeah. Any special resistances?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
So it should just do negative levels then.
There we go. How do I
3 negative levels.
Negative levels are nice.
Okay. Go ahead and add that to it. And let me reduce its health by 15. Ta-da. Okay.
What is the code for negative levels? NLV?
NLVL colon.
NLVL. Yeah.
And the number in a positive.
Okay.
It's not like Roll20 where you put a negative number.
There we go.
Mm.
When they gave me this wand, it was like, okay, Wand of Enervates are awesome.
Yeah.
It's almost out of charges, but that's fine.
I think we did that in Rise of the Rune Lords too.
Yep, that's right. We got a Wand
We
of Enervates
did,
from
and
there as well.
we found the thing in the Rune Forge that could recharge wands, and we recharged it back up
Yes.
to 50 charges, and I used it for the rest of the campaign.
Okay. Let me double check this. I forgot
I
to
have no idea how many charges were left with it. I probably used at least half of them.
Has anybody attacked it yet? Successfully?
I have not attacked it.
No, okay.
No, I don't think so. Other than the Enervate, that's the first attack that's hit him.
Yeah.
I guess the Enervate was an attack.
Yeah.
I think Derek's computer crashed again.
No, I'm still here.
No, never mind. You
Just
messaged
haven't had
me.
anything to say.
Yeah, you messaged me, so the timing
Alright.
made me
I
think
mess-
you just.
Multiple things are gonna
I
happen.
messaged you like
maybe?
hours ago.
No, maybe I just didn't notice it.
It is going to slam you twice, Raz, as you are the thing moving up in the front, and it wants you out of the way.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm the best one to take the hits.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
We only
so
missed one
one
of
of them hits, but some things are gonna potentially happen. I do need you to roll a fortitude save.
Is it an effect that is a supernatural spell-like or spell?
It is supernatural.
Okay, superstition. I get it, because I'm raging.
Mhm.
You said fortitude?
Yes. Okay. You
Hey.
save, but you are affected by a slow as per the spell,
Okay.
for 5 rounds. Ooh, oh my. It got you good.
All right.
It got you really good. Okay.
Why am I suddenly worried this is like a petrification effect?
could
Probably is.
Johnny?
You're probably not worried as much anymore. You're confirmed. Johnny is going to cast Dismissal at it.
Oh.
Hey, there we go.
Could potentially end the encounter. You have to trigger the save, not the cast roll check.
Right.
Oh.
Ah!
All right.
Did he fail?
Dude.
Yeah.
He got an 11 out of 19.
He just gets banished back to the.
Well, elementals are
Let me
actually
just
really
double
good.
check all my notes
on
and make
this.
sure he's not native, for whatever reasons. Hold on one second.
Elementals have bad will saves.
Yeah.
Shit, I have to.
So I didn't need to send Whiz Pops away after all, maybe.
No, we just needed to get rid of him for a little bit, and we did. That way Secret doesn't have to run him.
Oh,
Assuming this works.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna double check because this isn't your like friendly neighborhood everyday. Hey, I'm an elemental.
Yeah, he's a unique one. He's definitely not friendly.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the criteria.
He's not friendly to us.
I should have used a hat of disguise to make myself look like an elemental. I don't think you can actually do that, but I don't think it actually is able to make that good of an elaborate of a disguise. But I could have made myself look like a person dressed as an earth elemental. Actually, I think my mundane robe can do that too, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Let me check. I don't think it can, actually. I think it's pretty specific on how it can.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can cast
doesn't
disguise.
say that he's not native. So yeah, he's banished.
He's poofed.
Poof gun.
Let me double check another
Yeah.
fact though and see whether or not this would prevent it.
Yeah, the only other thing too is if he has an easy way to get back here.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what those figures did exactly either.
Well, that hasn't been activated yet.
Yeah, creature with one of these.
The little
templates,
figurines we
blah, blah,
found
blah,
in
blah,
that
blah.
room.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah,
activated that.
Whiz
yet.
Pops only took one out, and he hasn't placed it yet.
Is there any like? I mean, I don't see why not. I don't. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. Okay, I don't see why not. Nothing's saying that it wouldn't work.
All right.
This was a mythic elemental. Everybody.
Oh,
Oh.
okay
Oh,
then.
jeez.
But Secret, there is something it can do,
Okay,
and you might want to do it.
that's what I'm trying to look for right now.
If it's
so-
mythic, then it has Mythic Surge.
mythic search. What is that? I don't see.
It can add a dice. It'll say what kind of dice it is to any d20 roll after the result.
Oh, the surge, right? Oh, you're saying I can use that on a save?
Any d20 roll.
Any d20.
It's just an innate ability of being.
Although it
So-
rolled so low on the save
You'd have
that
to
might
get
still
at
not be
least
enough.
You'd have to get at least 8 added to that roll in
Okay.
order to stay.
Yeah,
Do I reroll or just add the 1d8?
You just add the
that,
1d8.
let's do
whatever
that.
the mythic surge.
He rolled a 1. It's gone. It's out of here.
Ha!
Aw.
Alright.
All right. So I'm gonna say between 80 and 100, he doesn't end up on his right in the correct plane.
Oh yeah, because it has that weird clause too. He could end up not on the Earth plane. Ah, he's on the Earth plane.
Okay, he makes it on the Earth plane.
It would have been funny if he showed up in the fire plane or something.
Does that
That's
mean
what I
you
was
gain
thinking,
a mythic
actually.
level?
No.
Isn't this the definition of a mythic trial?
Nope.
No, you don't become mythic just from beating someone else with mythic.
especially from a single spellcast.
That's the last thing
Okay.
we need anyway.
So Whiz Pops
Mythic
puts
levels
the
on the
thing
PCs.
on the.
Oh, sorry. Last thing we
on
need
the
is a mythic
pedestal.
with pops. Yes, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know whether or not he should teleport back.
That's
he said he
true.
would come pick him up, but he could just teleport back. Which he might just do. Because he knows, well, no, because then you guys wouldn't have any teleports left. Can he spell?
He'd be like, I gotta go help him.
Yeah, he's not gonna walk.
He does have something that lets him get a spell back. It's part of his bonded item. He can cast any one spell that he's already cast today.
Okay, then yeah, he'll teleport back to you guys. And then, even though you don't know this, but the statue being placed on that thing would have restricted the mythic use that elemental had. So you would have shut
His
down
mythic power. That seems fair.
And his mythic power is Petrify, which, if I got a couple. If he hits with a slam attack, I can turn you to stone, or you get slowed. If you attack it with a manufactured weapon, it can get stuck in it, and you'd have to make a reflex save to keep it. It also, if it hits with both slam attacks, it can stun you with a fortitude save for 1d6 rounds, and then it's
fortunately it only hit with one of the slams on Raztak.
Right. Yeah, I didn't get to highlight that. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
It always feels good as a caster though when you have that dismissal repaired and it actually like works in these situations. So.
Yeah, it's a save or die, basically.
So happy.
Basically, yeah.
Maybe it's because
I have always wanted to send a mythic creature at you guys, though.
I hit the roll button, and since I hit the button, that's probably why it rolled low.
You rolled for it, yeah.
With that in mind, though, we may want to consider that there are other guardians out there that are probably a similar stature to this one.
Oh yeah,
right.
Fun fact.
Got it.
If you guys didn't disturb the sand and you like teleported in or other ways of getting past it without disturbing it, it would have left you alone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
well, on that note, Nematep, we don't know what we're running into next.
Right. I know.
Well, in theory, the figurines are all the guardians, right?
Well, there's more statues than there are figurines. I mean, assuming that each of the statues has
Where is it? I'll get it. I'll get it. Where is it?
No, I tell Wiz Pops, you did it. It vanished.
Oh.
And you put the thing on it, right?
Oh, yes, I did.
Must have weakened it enough.
You did it, Wiz
Johnny
Pops.
was able to dismiss it.
Because I don't know magic. I don't know what Johnny does.
Johnny did, yeah.
I assume that Wiz Pops is the hero.
Wiz Pops assumes he's the hero.
Good job, Wiz Pops.
I'll just laugh and pat Raheem on the shoulder and be, don't worry about it. They need this.
All right, and there's a little entrance way here, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that was pretty good, guys. My sundial says we still have like 40-some minutes left, so let's keep going.
We want to heal up. Nematep will heal.
I did take some damage.
Healing. So, Star Fox, you just want to set your health to full. I'm gonna remove the fast healing buff.
Okay.
I
guess I'm gonna drink the rest of my potions and see how far that gets me.
I'm just gonna, because 2 of you are injured, so I'm gonna use magic to heal you.
Okay, you can do that. I will allow it.
Doing what, a channel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Let me get one more in.
That also feels good.
Okay. That puts me at full at least, so then Raztak is... Raztak still got some...
I'll drink a Cure Serious. Oh, that was a bad one.
I've got one, too.
Alright, well, I'm at 31 damage at the moment. That's not too much. I can carry this.
Oh, I got a wand of
I'll
cure
wand
moderate
you
wounds.
twice.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Thank you.
I've got 3 wands of cure
That should be
moderate
fine.
wounds.
No,
Alright,
okay.
cool. Well, let's proceed inside, and I'll follow Nematep, as she probably leads the perceptions.
One of the ones has 4
Yeah,
charges
looking for-
left. The other 2 both have 50. So,
Keep an eye out for traps.
Okie dokie. Everybody go ahead and roll your I'm being cautious while I go through a dungeon perceptions.
I'm not being very cautious.
Okay, then don't if you don't want to.
No, I mean, I just rolled a 1.
Oh.
I got a rock.
I got 44.
Alright.
At least someone's paying attention.
You begin to go down the corridor. Oh, right, okay. Approve. I don't think this is lit up. They don't have a description of the hall, so I don't think there are ever burning torches or anything like that, so it's dark.
I take out my gem of brightness and hold it aloft.
Okay.
We've got the lantern.
We
We
could
got the
pull.
Ankh, or at least Shai
Could
does.
pull that out, but also my sword with the flaming property will
Raheem
shed
and
light
I
as a
both
torch
have
as
our
well.
flaming swords out.
So we have more than enough light.
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe
the Ankh is
maybe
still
too
put
much
away.
light.
Nonsense. It's not as much light
That's
as the sun.
heretical.
Yeah. It's not as much light as the
Blasphemy.
sun sheds. So it's not actually enough light, if anything.
Praise the sun. I'll stealth up here.
Nematep,
And then up
you
here.
think there is trap?
Okay. I'll see what I can do about that then.
Also, to your right, there is a wall. Wall! You know, even though, like, you don't see that brown extending there, it is. It is.
Okay.
And on that wall, you see the same exact symbol that you see on the ground there, which is a hieroglyph. And you're pretty sure there is a trap here. And it's quite an unusual trap. It's not that unusual, but it is unusual.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What the shit fuck? Why is this empty? This is what I have. Go to the fucking PDF now.
Nice.
Fuckers. Oh, no, that's what it says on the PDF. Okay. I don't think this is disableable, but you recognize it and identify it, and you're,
It's a rogue-proof trap.
I guess. I don't know. Here. Okay.
Ooh, that's a
So you
pretty
can read the
scarab.
hieroglyphs. You see that the hieroglyphs are, not really... Wait, hold on. This is weird. Okay, you see the large hieroglyph symbol of a winged scarab carved on the floor, and the same winged scarab hieroglyph that decorates all faces of the stone block on the right side there.
Probably can't see the other faces.
Whizpops sees that you're stopping, and he starts to detect magic in that area. And he says he detects magic.
Okay.
He's gonna have to roll a spellcraft check just to be proper. Okay. Sorry, I'm just rereading this because I don't understand how a trap could be rogue proof. Like, I don't.
The designer's screwing around.
Well, I think there's part of it that, like, they're saying that you can't do anything about, but there's an obvious aspect of it, and they just kind of failed to, like, really make that clear. But you see a 100-foot deep pit.
Okay.
Your rogueness is like, oh, there's a pit. Apparently.
I mean, admittedly, it's difficult disabling a hole in the ground.
Yes. But why you don't get a perception check against it is also the confusing part. But
yeah,
I think
does seem odd.
It's kind of obvious there's a pit there, like you've identified that, but you don't know much more of it, I guess.
Sure. So it's covered, or there's an illusion over it. I presume it's not just open.
Well, maybe because it's not hidden.
There's
not even hidden.
There's no illusion over it. Yeah.
Maybe that's why it has a dash with the perception.
Yeah.
So there's nothing there.
It's weird that they're even counting it as a trap in that case, though.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
Well,
if
you guys don't
if you
need
walk
the
in here
details.
without light.
Nimitep doesn't think there's any traps
Sure.
because she doesn't detect any traps.
It's okay. There's a big hole in the ground. There's the scarab symbol on one side and the scarab symbol on the wall on the other side.
Right. Okay. And back to Whizpops. Now, Whizpops says that he does detect magic over that pit.
Over the pit. Okay.
And with his knowledge arcana. Wait, can you do a spell in place? What knowledge was that? Was that just
Knowledge arcana is to recognize a spell in place,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. So we'll do that for you. Since he's not here. There. Okay. Yeah, so Whizpops is gonna guide you guys on this one. He says that he believes that that's a reverse gravity spell over that pit. So even if you tried to fly over it, it's just gonna push you down into it. Unless you succeed maybe a fly check, we might be able to defeat its push and pull.
So it's reverse gravity. It's going upwards.
Maybe there's like one that's like partway down the pit, so you get stuck like on the sort of event horizon or whatever of the anti-gravity field. I don't know.
He says, I'm not really sure what the after results are of getting reverse gravity, but it would indeed slam us to the ceiling, not into the pit.
Okay.
Well, could we just like run across the walls then if we're ready for it?
Even if you use the walls, the pit is so consuming of that joint that one way or another, you're going to get hit by that reverse gravity.
Right. Although I guess what I'm saying is that what if we jump across the pit and then it reverses us to the ceiling, you said, right?
Yeah, you'll fall, hit the ceiling, aka you'll be prone and potentially take damage.
Well, could I like acrobatics or something to not prone myself, like to take non-lethal damage?
Maybe.
And like then I could just run across the ceiling until I get past it.
Maybe.
Hop out the other side.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that as soon as you hit the roof, the gravity will turn off, and then you'll fall 100 feet down the pit.
I guess that would suck.
And if you have vision that can see more than 100 feet in darkness, anybody? Does anybody see beyond 60 feet
Nope.
darkness? Yeah, so you don't know what's
No.
down
Dude.
there. I guess you don't really know it's a 100-foot deep pit, but you know it's deeper than 60.
I was just going to say, we tossed this coin with light spell down there, but the gravity's going the wrong way.
The gravity will just put it to the ceiling.
Well,
I mean,
we could see how long it keeps it there.
it seems like it's a continuous field though, but yeah, if you walked
Well,
in there with an
okay.
anti-magic field going, then you could fall down the pit like a normal person.
Raz, here, just I tie some rope around my waist. I'll do what you said. I'll just acrobatics. I'll climb up to the ceiling, and then try and sort of scooch around the roof, around the corner. And if this falls, if I fall or anything, you can just hold on to the rope. Sound reasonable?
Sure. I'll hold onto the rope.
Okay. So I tie the rope around myself. I will climb up to the ceiling right at this corner. Yeah. And then I will see what happens when I try and climb around the corner.
Okay.
You know, I have my slippers of spider climbing too. I don't know if that would help.
Well, you start to do that, and the gravity pulls you to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now gonna take 5 damage from falling. Everybody roll initiatives.
Well, didn't he climb up to the? Didn't you meant to have climbed up to the ceiling first?
And fine, you don't take 5 damage. You're stuck on the ceiling.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiatives. Dun, 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 dun.
I
Oh, let me
don't
give this
like
pop
my
save.
roll. It was ridiculous. Better than
Okay, there we
rain.
go. 1,
But
2, 3,
still
4, 5.
ridiculous.
Okay. Round 1. Nimitep, you fall to the ceiling, and Raz, you see her, go to the ceiling. Is there anything that you want to do during your 6 seconds
I hold the
action?
rope.
Okay.
I keep it steady.
Okay.
And if she starts to plummet, I'll tug to try to get her back onto this side and catch her.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh, with pleasure.
Okay. Nimita, you begin to plummet. All of a sudden,
Down? Okay.
yeah, all of a sudden you no longer feel that pressure pushing you up onto the ceiling, and you just start to
That's what I was
fall.
worried about.
Raz, however, was ready and is now holding you, and you're not really falling too far because of that.
Okay.
However, we're going to stay in rounds here. Whiz Pops begins to detect magic. And of course, he does detect magic in that area still, but we'll see what happens next round. He's like, oh yeah, I still detect magic. But he doesn't know how many auras right now. Johnny, is there anything you'd like to do in this situation?
Johnny's gonna 5-foot step and just be like, huh. There's not much I could do, and I'm not going in that thing wearing all this armor. So, hi.
Raheem.
I'm gonna delay for now.
Okay.
Is the ground below us like made of stone?
That you're standing on? Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody have stone shape? We could just like make like a temporary, or well, actually, it's not temporary. It's just shaped a floor over the pit.
Do I look like a druid? No.
You're a cleric though. Raz, you have Nimitep. She's fallen, but you holding the rope there, so she's not plummeting anymore.
Stone shape is a cleric spell.
Yeah, I bring her back up.
Okay,
I know.
so
I just
you
wanted to make the joke.
pull her back up over the ledge.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Depending on what Nimitep and Wispops does, Nimitep, what would you like to do now that you're pulled back up?
Okay. Thank you, Raz. If you just keep holding that rope for a moment,
Sure.
I will try to hop across the corner here again.
Okay. Then you try to do so. You wanna how so? Are you crawling on the wall again, or
I'm just going to climb on the wall.
okay? You successfully do.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Yep.
No.
Holding on.
You successfully get on the wall and start to crawl, but all of a sudden it pulls you back up to the ceiling.
Oh, it's still reversed. Huh. Okay.
Well, could Nebatep still just hold on to the wall? Like, just be upside down, effectively?
It would be weird climbing upside down, but yeah, who knows? Maybe.
Okay.
I guess maybe since you were trying to move, maybe not.
Yeah,
Like, maybe that
climb
would
check or
be the
something.
problem. But I guess if you're trying to stay still, you'd probably be fine.
So you still have a move or a standard action.
Um. So if I'm on the roof now, it didn't drop me down into the pit again. Is that right?
Not yet. No.
Then I will spend my second move action to walk along the roof and just do a little somersault down onto the floor over here.
Okay. You do so. Whizpops says that he does detect an aura still above that pit. He'll continue detecting magic. Is there anything Johnny would like to do?
No, no. Just gonna wait.
Okay, Raheem?
I'll wait too.
Okay. Raz?
No, I don't continue my rage, which will fatigue me. But no, I don't do anything. I just hold the rope.
Okay, if nobody plans on going over the pit, we can go out of combat for now. What would you like to do over here, Nimitap?
I will investigate this symbol.
Okay.
Hopefully, it will give me a clue as to what's going on. Yeah, I'll see. Are there any moving parts or anything?
No, unfortunately, Nimitep, you do not have the tool set to figure this out.
What?
You have knowledge
Oh.
arcana?
Ten.
What's your intelligence score?
It's 12.
Okay.
But it's untrained. I can't get above a 10. Okay, then I will call around. I'll say there's a thing over here with all sorts of symbols. It doesn't look like it moves or anything, but I don't know what they mean. I might need Wizpop's help on this.
Just 1 second here. Are you like how are you standing in that area? Like you see the symbol on the ground. How are you standing at it?
Does it detect as is it a trap?
Are you standing on it? On the symbol itself?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If
You don't detect
I don't
traps.
think it is a trap,
Yeah.
then I will just stand on it.
Okay, then when you stand on it, the stone wall. I don't know why they made this shit so fucking complicated for a game master to translate. The stone wall starts to slowly, once per round, but I don't think you guys are in a hurry. I don't know why all this. Anyways, it starts to reveal a passage.
Okay.
Neat.
For a second there, I thought it was sliding towards me, and I'm like, I'm gonna get trapped.
No, they're like if a creature with an intelligence score of 11 or higher stands on the rune,
I qualify.
it causes the stone block to appear to sink downward. At a rate of 1 foot per round.
But now, if I don't stand here, in fact, you know what? I will climb on the wall so I'm not standing on it anymore, just to see if it goes back up.
And it does at a rate of 1 foot per round.
So, unless somebody stays out here, it seems like it's a one-way trip.
They just wanted to make it really hard on you guys, you know.
I guess it's not one way. We have teleports.
That is true. You could
we
like
use all of that?
maybe now that you know there's a passage door, you can dim door maybe.
We could.
Wizpops used both his teleports too. He doesn't have a dim door. Wait, does he have dim door?
I know he did at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he knows the spell.
Yeah, I just don't know if it sounds prepared. What level is that spell? 4? 2, 3, 4? Dim door. Oh, it is prepared. Yeah, he could dimension door you guys, but we have a limit of... A limit.
I think he might be able to do everyone with dimension door. It's the same limit as teleport.
Is it? Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yep, so that is an option.
All right. I mean, yeah, we should do that.
Um, yeah. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to come back then, right?
Oh, well,
Or you could go the other side and
Oh, what?
it's not that easy. So you're gonna go on the wall again?
Yeah, climb up to the roof again and try and scooch around this corner.
Okay. It's gonna take your whole turn. You're gonna go up to the ceiling, reverse gravity it up onto the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay.
Next round, you start to fall.
Okay.
I pull her.
Okay? You pull her up. And you're back on the other side.
I wonder if this is something we could dispel.
That'd be nice.
You guys keep saying that, but
I mean,
nobody
like an
has
anti-
dispels. Nobody packs that
Yeah,
spell.
an anti-magic field would do it.
You know,
Yeah.
things like this make me wonder. The Sky Pharaoh. Obviously, this is a key to the door. How does he get in? Like, what is his trick?
I don't know,
It's
magic.
meant to be opened, but you have this weird pit thing in front of it that's going to mess around with any of your servants that you send to open it.
Unless he doesn't want
Anyway,
his
it's just
servants
weird.
in here. And also, he can probably just
Yeah.
teleport to wherever he wants to be.
Indeed, and then why have a door?
Yeah, like why don't you just put a solid wall there instead?
Because
You're
somebody
just gonna
had to
teleport
build
past it all the
it
time.
and get out. I guess he could have just murdered all the slaves.
I guess.
Which
They
he might
actually even
already
have
done.
that, like in Karamaga. There's like a tower that's like that where it's like you can't go to it unless you teleport. There's no actual doors or anything to get to it.
Yeah.
You're only allowed to get there by teleporting. They've sealed all the entrances.
There's a lot of weird stuff in Karamega.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna wait for Wizpot to dim door us across.
Which will possibly have to be next session because it's already we're 10 minutes away from 1:30.
Yeah, I have to go in
So-
about 10 minutes.
Well, we'll teleport you guys over.
Okay.
Do we get any experience for overcoming the trap?
Oh, you will, but we'll get to that, and it's not gonna level you up. But I might as well just level
Ah,
you up. But
damn.
let's not waste time on that. You guys get onto the other side, and the hallway keeps going.
Yay, hallways. At least it doesn't look like it has a door. The hallway doors, those are the worst.
Mm.
Okay, there's my check for traps.
Okay. Well, you guys get all the
And-
way down the hallway. I'm just gonna move you because I have a feeling you're just gonna cautiously move yourselves. Okay, there you go. You see another hallway.
Yep.
However,
Yay,
Is it a
hallways.
Spiral inwards.
it seems to end.
Oh.
A dead end.
Let's
that
well
is
let's
suspicious.
let's
When
go to the
you
dead end,
Go
I
down
guess.
there. You see a similar symbol that you saw earlier.
Oh.
Somebody has to stand on that to open all of these doors.
What, on this one?
Yes. This one over here opens all of the doors, is what I'm guessing. So the fact we dim doored across here has got us stuck behind the first door.
Oh, you're all gonna perish and die now. No, Tomorrow's another day of teleporting. No, I think you guys still have a teleport. Raheem has teleport? No.
No, I don't have I don't have spell casting. What?
Wiz Pops, if he has his bonded item,
he's-
can recall
do
a dim
it.
door or teleport.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess my question would be is yeah.
Well, we just gotta put Nematep on or someone with 11 intelligence or more on the glyph. And then we can get through it.
If only somebody had a familiar that could just fly over there.
We could summon a Sphinx.
Pull a favor, use the
Just sit
Sphinx
here
item.
and do nothing.
sleep and wait till tomorrow and then prepare a bunch of dim doors.
Yeah, like a lesser planar ally or something like that could work too for that.
Mm.
Like if Johnny casts that.
It's actually a curious little trap, because if somebody opens that up and they see the doors, if they don't have magic to get back out, then everybody runs across and they could get trapped where we are
Yeah.
forever.
So that's yeah. Yeah. They wanted to make this tedious. Here it is.
Huh.
So I think right now we have no choice. We have to dim door out or teleport out. And then, just due to the nature of this place, I'm almost wondering if we should come back tomorrow when we have a full complement of movement spells.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. It kind of sucks, but the amount we're using teleport and dim doors is like, do we want to go forward without having that option available to us?
I mean, I can. I've got all my health. And almost all my rages.
I mean,
Is
there
that the
is
sound
one
of us
more
leveling?
option,
That is the level
depending
up
on how we
sound.
feel about it.
Yay.
Like I have used one spell and 2 channels. That's it.
Yeah.
So, depending on how
two
the game
teleports and a
master
dim
feels
door.
about this kind of stuff,
Yeah, what's up? What do
and
you-
unless the module has something that won't work, WizPops packs a disintegrate, right? Maybe
Wait,
even
2 spells. I forgot.
I mean, you
He
can
just
certainly
cast
disintegrate,
try.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's even got it on his staff.
Is that what you
Yeah,
wanted
just-
to do?
Destroy the wall.
Well, we like right over here. We just either disintegrate this block or disintegrate the wall beside it, giving us access.
Oh, yeah, I love that idea, actually.
I mean, I have
That's
to
a
be
hella
honest,
good idea.
Okay, what's the rules of solid stone? I'm sure it's not too bad, but
I think disintegrate is a 10 by 10 cube.
yeah, I
Yep.
just need to get its HP. I mean, either way, I guess you guys could just.
Yeah, no, disintegrate doesn't care about the
Blowing
HP. It
up.
literally
Yeah, it
just
doesn't care about the
disintegrates
HP.
as much as a 10-foot cube of non-living matter.
Can you disintegrate
I don't-
solid stone?
Yes, you can disintegrate
Yes.
steel.
Okay.
That's the best. That's actually its best use. Like people think of it as a damage spell, but it's actually
A
its
demolition.
best
kind
Because
of-
it's
Uses as-
transmutation.
Yeah.
You're turning matter into nothing.
you're decomposing matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah,
That's why it
something
destroys
we can
Wall of
do.
Force.
So we haven't used our spell recall yet for him, so we'll gotta remember that. And do you
I
want
think he has
to
a
disintegrate
spot to
now?
track that on his sheet somewhere.
or- Yeah, I'm managing it all. I'm just
Well, I mean, we can wait until next session so that
he can do
Soderium
it.
can
He
put
can
input on it. We're
figure
at
it
1:30 anyway, so.
Yeah, I just got a couple of minutes here before I gotta go.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
we'll let him know that's what we thought, what we're thinking makes the most sense. And if he's like
Okay.
stubborn about
He
it,
has
doesn't want to, then he doesn't have
I
to.
don't know if
But
his staff has a disintegrate.
his staff has
or-
disintegrate as well.
3. His staff has 3 disintegrates.
I think it has Disintegrate that uses 3 charges, maybe?
Yeah, it's 3 charges per disintegrate.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's got charges and it takes. Okay, I see. So it's
Yeah,
like using
so-
spell slots. You have so many spell slots and.
He
Okay.
has 10 charges maximum that you can store in the staff, and yeah.
So yeah, that's what we can do next week. You guys do level up, so
Okay.
get your level ups done.
Yay!
You're 14 now.
Yeah, I've already done my level because the only thing I had to pick was skill ranks.
Oh, yay!
I
Paladin.
get stuff, but it's not stuff I get to pick. Like it's like my Divine Bond is better. I
Mhm.
get 76 on my lay on hands now. My fast healing lasts 7 rounds on lay on hands, and then also I get Aura of Faith. So all my attacks count as good aligned, and anyone that attacks an enemy within 10 feet of me has their attacks count as good aligned as well.
Oh.
The way it's worded is really interesting
Okay.
too, because it means like if you confuse 2 bad guys and they're standing next to Raheem and they hit each other, then their attacks count as good aligned if they're my enemies.
I will talk to everybody next week.
Okie dokie. Yep.
Yep, take care.
Take care.
Boy.
Bye.